I was muted, guys. I forgot the key rule to unmute. Dang. Okay, I'll tell you what I said. I said, welcome, Luis Sandoval Alejandra. Welcome in. Thank you. Then I said that I haven't been live for 2 weeks. And I'm like, dang, 2 weeks is a long time. Where have I been? And I forgot. I was being stressed about being unemployed. That's what happened. That's why I was gone. Because my sleep schedule since being like not at work is suffering so bad. Like, I'll go to bed at 3 a.m. and then because I can't sleep, I'll finally fall asleep at like 5 a.m. and then I'll try to get up at 10 because that's like my, I don't want to say favorite time to get up because that sounds like I'm excited about getting up. But I try to get up at 10 every morning, and then my alarm goes off. I have 3 alarms. Don't shame me. But those go off, and then I sleep till 2. And then I just repeat the cycle over and over again. And it's kind of sucks. I kind of need to get myself together, if I'm being honest. What else was I going to say? Oh, on Twitch, I just want to say that I am thankful because even though I haven't made affiliate yet, I got my first subscription, and I just want to say, Joey and Gaming, thank you so much for being my very first ever sub. So because of that, since it is possible to sub to me, I did go ahead and get some sub badges, and I set up a few channel points, and so that's a thing now, and that got me like really excited. So I'm very thankful. I just want to say thank you for that. I'm very appreciative. That's just awesome. Just thank you. So that happened a few days ago. So there's that. So on a purple app, there is that. Everything is on this screen. That's why I'm looking over here. The plan for today is, what am I gonna do? I plan to play the new card from Lads. Cedro, hi, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Bro, it's like talking to 2 people. Who, me? I'm talking to 2 people? What? What's going on? I'm in here by myself. Okay. What plan? 2 people? What are you talking about? So if you came in here to be rude, you can see yourself out. That is an option. So chill out. That'd be nice. Cool. Anyway, the plan for today is I'm gonna play Lads. I'm gonna play the new Caleb memory, and then the last. No, I love you because you were talking with 2 people, like in here. Okay. Okay. Just make sure we're chilling here. Okay. You love my confidence. Thank you. And then I'm gonna play the final episode of Scarlet Hollow. There's supposed to be more than 1 season, but I don't think they ever made it. It's still in like beta or something. I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna play the last episode to see how it concludes. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, and I reset my whole screen over on this side, so if you see me zoning out, that's because I forgot where I put everything. So, all right. Stay like that. Thank you. Thank you. That is that is so funny. Like when people try to be racist and it's like, you think you're the first time I've heard that? Like you think you're the first racist person to me and I'm supposed to get offended? What? What? What's going on? I mean, this Hunter guy. Yeah, he's a he needs issues. He needs to get seen about that. Get seen for his mind. Okay, so we switch to the game. I already have it pulled up too, so I don't have a button for this. Okay, that's fine. Hilarious. Okay, so I wish I could take a picture and show you guys how jacked up my setup is right now because like I have my iPad. I think I talked about this. My iPad cord is not like L-shaped or it's too easy to bend and I don't want to break this. And so I have my stand sitting on a random cardboard box so it has enough space. It looks really jank and my iPad's a little crooked, but it's good. It's fine. We're all good about it. Oh wow, what a switch of screen. Did it shock you? What was wrong? Is something wrong with it? Or is just sudden you weren't expecting that? Okay. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Indulgent scheme. What is this about? I don't know. I should probably read the description. It's so professional. Oh, well, thank you. I put a lot of effort into my scenes and stuff just because I'm very like that's part of the reason I stay up because I test things over and over and over, and if it's not like how I want it, then I just stay up until it's right. So that's probably an issue I need to work on. But thank you. I deserve more views. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Caleb memory. It's looking a little raunchy, if I'm being honest. The description doesn't say much. It says, "I love every part of Caleb." Wait, what's this mean? Wait. What does that mean? Okay. Looks a little... Do you stream only on YouTube? No, I stream on Twitch, actually. That's...
Your Metaflex levels have returned to a safe range. Your other vitals look normal too.
I normally stream on Twitch. That's my main platform. I just started on YouTube. This might be my... I'm gonna consider it my second stream. I did like a test stream a few weeks ago, so I don't count that one. So this has only been a couple times on YouTube, so just a few. I'm still getting used to YouTube streaming. I'm very much used to Twitch. So, oh, right now? Yes, I am on Twitch right now. I am on the Twitch, and it's the same username. X Mini Fairy. It's the same one. I'll make sure my clicker works. I charged it up for 2 days because I was scared. Okay. So the nurse says my Metaflex levels have returned to safe range. Oh, I'm in the hospital. Click. Yes.
If you're not feeling any discomfort, you can go home today.
4 days ago, our team was on a mission when we were suddenly attacked by wanderers. How many viewers are there? I actually have no idea because I turned it off. For my self-confidence, for my peace of mind, I turn it off because I don't want to be disappointed. You need a nightbot to promo your Twitch. I haven't looked into a bot for YouTube. I didn't even know if you could or not. I should have looked at that. I have a bot on Twitch, but YouTube, I haven't really delved into like the chat options, if that makes sense. But I need to though. But also I thought that, I don't know. Are there certain, I think there are certain rules against like promo, right? Like you can only do it in a certain kind of way, I guess. I don't know. Or is that on Twitch's side? Either way, I try to lay low. I don't want to get kicked off a platform. Hopefully I don't. 4 days ago, our team was on a mission when we were suddenly attacked by wanderers. I got. No one was seriously injured, but the association still sent us to the hospital for observation, just to be safe. That's a relief. Are the others okay?
They're fine. 2 of them have already been picked up by their family members.
Who's gonna pick me up? No kidding.
But I haven't seen any relatives or emergency contacts visit you these past couple of days.
I don't have any.
Since we've confirmed you're all right, you should probably let them know.
You can have a bot in YouTube, so it says your Twitch every few minutes or seconds. Okay. I'll look into that. I'll set that up because I do have it on the Stream Elements bot. That makes sense, Jasmine. If you had the Stream Elements bot on Twitch, then you could probably do the Stream Elements bot on YouTube. Duh. That is a great connection. I nod and open my messaging app, but the most recent chat is still from more than 2 weeks ago. Dang. No one's texted me in 2 weeks. When was the last time I talked to Caleb? About a month ago, Caleb returned to Skyhaven for a new patrol mission. That makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes so much sense. Like, wait, what? That is so funny. Actually, to be fair, because I never thought about YouTube and I was just focused on Twitch. And so I set up all of the Stream Element stuff. Then I was like messing around in the settings and then it was like switch to your YouTube account. And I was like, what? What? Duh, Jasmine, get it together. He's always quiet when he gets busy, but something about this feels different. Oh, phone call.
Things are hectic right now. I'm not sure when I'll be back.
Make sure this isn't like super loud.
Something came up. I'll call you later.
Okay, we should be good.
I can't talk right now. I'll call you back later.
Can I be a moderator?
I can't talk right now. I'll call you back later.
Caleb, chill. Ryan, hi, welcome in, Ryan. No mods as of right now. Thank you for your interest, but hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Is he done saying I can't talk right now? Oh, gun. Is that a gun? No, it's not. I snap back to reality, put my phone away, and start packing up my things. Forget it. He's probably swamped with work.
The nurse told you to call your emergency contact. So, why are you packing up by yourself?
Because no one answered. That voice, shocked, I turned around. Caleb is casually leaning. What? It totally skipped? Okay. Caleb, you came back without even saying a word?
I was hoping I could surprise you. But I guess your surprise for me was bigger.
Although his words sound playful, there is a weight behind them. Feeling guilty, I lower my head and stare at my shoes. It's just a few scratches. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to worry. You're not actually saying you came all the way here just to catch me red-handed, right? He carefully lifts my chin to make me look at him. A month of work hasn't made him dull. His gaze is as clear and bright as the day he left.
Yep. I finished the patrol early, rushed through my reports, and gave my team and myself some time off.
You need to speak more with the chat and make polls. I will eventually. Yeah, I'm waiting to just like, I speak more. I speak when people are chatting, yes. So, I do that. But polls, I haven't really messed around with that. I'm still new to YouTube.
Also, I could come back and catch this naughty little goober.
A goober? You call me a goober? Because that is the main interaction with the chat. Polls and YouTube are like the main interaction? Interesting, interesting. I'll have to come up with like some poll ideas because I'm like, what? Caleb quickly finishes packing up my things. Under the nurse's knowing look, one that clearly acknowledges my emergency contact showed up. He leads me out of the hospital. I'm finally free. I was ready to lose my mind these past few days. How long did she say she was in the hospital? Oh, I'm looking at the poll thing. Cool. Okay. If I think of something, then we'll poll. Yawning, I stretch my arms, but when I turn around, I see Caleb frowning at his phone while replying to messages. Are you sure this vacation is real, or is this going to be another one of those went home today and will be gone tomorrow deals? He put away his phone, looks up, smiles, and casually wraps his arm around my shoulders.
Unless you tell me to leave, I'm staying in Lincoln for as long as you want.
Cool.
But I did make plans for one thing today.
What? Now it's just me again? Cedric? Well, Cedric, I am thankful that you are in here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I pout, but before I can say anything, he pinches my cheek and grins.
We still have
Oh,
time.
thank you. I have
Let's pick out a
hearts.
gift for Gideon's party.
Gideon? He's cool. I didn't know you could send hearts. That's so cool. Thank you. Thank you, Cedric.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, everyone's here. We're just waiting for her now.
Who's her? Is her me? According to Caleb, Gideon, the guy who's been he's waiting on his girlfriend because I'm taken to. The guy who's been single for what feels like forever finally has a crush. To create a chance to spend time with her, he threw his party and invited everyone.
So this is what go big or go home looks like. He invited a whole crowd just to have an excuse to invite one person.
6'7". What are we 6'7"ing? Oh, because he said 6 or 7 people. Oh, no. Ah, no. Oh, my gosh.
It's a rare chance for him. Cut the guy some slack.
That is funny.
Since she's not here yet, why don't you introduce everyone? That way we can help you out later.
I'm still thinking about 6'7".
Right. This is my childhood friend, and this is my classmate from those 3 years of middle school. Our desks were next to each other.
The two who had just spoken nod to greet us.
This guy is Caleb. He's my buddy from college. And the one next to him is his...
The world is brain rotted completely. Like, I don't even know where 6'7" started. And me and my friend, we were just saying it out of nowhere. And doing the 6'7", you know.
You guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Okay, we're gonna introduce ourselves. This is Caleb. Everyone watches Gideon rush to the door in a panic. Then his friends turn their attention back to Caleb and me. Fairy, you can say I'm his... Whoa! Siri, no. I didn't even say it. Alright, I'm gonna dip because it's late. When are you live again? I plan to be live tomorrow at about... I hate to say it. 6 or 7 p.m. CST. That's usually when I go live. Central timing. But thank you for stopping in, Cedric. I really appreciate it. You have a good night, okay? I didn't even say what's her name's name, and it just popped up, and okay. Caleb takes my hand, lifts it up without any hesitation, and uses our clasped hands to give a small wave.
My closest person.
Just say it. Halfway through the party, Caleb shows off a surprising talent for board games on top of his usual cooking skills. The 8 of us are split up into 4 teams. With everyone being neck and neck, it's turned into a series of head-to-head matches. Where are you living because of the time? I live in Germany. Oh, Germany. I'm in America. The US. I am central timing. So 6, 7, central timing. PM. I don't know how many hours apart that is. But about this time, roughly minus an hour. Ish. Now it's come down to the final showdown between our team and Gideon's.
It's hard not to root for Caleb in this round.
Even though they're behind, Gideon might pull off a comeback if luck's on his side.
Gideon weighs the 2 dice in his hand over and over again.
If you roll a 7, you go bankrupt. If you roll an 8, we're out. Let's leave it up to fate.
My luck hasn't been great today. Maybe you should do it instead?
Okay, see ya. Have a blessed day, Minnie. You have a blessed day too. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's okay. Maybe Lady Luck will smile in your direction this time.
Let's hope so.
Wait, is she flirting with Caleb? The dice fly from his hand and spin and bounce across the table, a 7. Just before they settle, something unseen nudges him. Ah, he cheating. Ah, he cheating. They flip over to show an 8.
You were right. Lady Luck is smiling upon me.
Oh wait, Caleb helped him. Ah. Caleb looks at Gideon and the girl beside him. Smiling, he pushes our game tokens forward.
Perfect timing. We'll grab some drinks for everyone.
Caleb lifts my hand and leads me toward the door. I saw that. He let them win.
Shush you.
He reaches around my waist to open the door, and his head gently rests on my shoulder.
I can let him have a win. But there ain't no way I'm passing up a chance to sneak off with you.
Where we going? I remember this apartment looking scene from Silas's... Which one was it? It was like one of the first 4-star cards to be kind of sort of animated. We return with the drinks only to see that the game has ended and Gideon is in the middle of a video call. When he sees us come back, he gives Caleb a quick glance, then he angles the camera so it won't catch us on the screen.
A party without me and Blight? I'll pay you back for this later.
Oops.
Maybe look in the mirror first. You know exactly who DAA's ultimate no-show is.
As soon as I realize the person on the other end is one of their old DAA friends, I tighten my grip around Caleb's hand. I saw ice cream downstairs earlier and didn't buy anything, but now I kind of want some. Do you want to come with me?
We just ate. You shouldn't be eating more cold stuff.
Hey, that's my routine. I eat and I immediately go get one of those fruit popsicles. Immediately. Well, I have to finish my soda first because I can't mix those. You must be thirsty then. Let's check out the stall next door. Just as I start to turn, he pulls me back. Away from the crowd, his warm, steady arms tightly wrap themselves around me. Caleb rests his chin on my head. His low voice is close to my ear.
Don't worry about it. We'll see them again. But when we do, you might want to start thinking about how you'll reintroduce yourself.
Was he trying to say that I'm gonna be like a girlfriend?
You're not gonna let me do all the talking forever, right?
Well, I don't know, like, you know, I'm gonna let the other person say what they feel because I don't want to overstep, like, what they are feeling. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Over the next few days, Caleb actually does settle down in our old house. But he doesn't seem to be resting. I visited a total of 10 times, and 9 of them involved finding him buried in fleet work. After getting caught in the act too many times, he finally suggests taking a break this weekend. We'll be heading to the new ski resort just outside the city.
Lincoln Ski Resort is officially open! Let's go to the slopes and see who's the best this winter!
While I was putting on my gear, Caleb decided to do some work again.
It was just a telemarketer. I had to politely turn them down.
Was it just a telemarketer, though? If only your eyes were half as good as your mouth when it comes to lying. You were never this busy during breaks before. Did something happen with the fleet again?
They're just talented at making a big deal out of nothing. There's no need to worry.
Caleb skillfully dodges my question and pulls me toward the slope before I can interrogate him.
So, do you want to practice for a bit?
What are we doing? Skiing or snowboarding or... yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to do it earlier. I'm still not great at it.
It's okay. I haven't touched a slope in a while either.
Caleb sets down our skis. Oh, skis. Okay, strapped his on and then kneels to help fasten mine with practice ease.
We'll start with parallel skiing.
Parallel? Oh.
Keep your weight slightly back. It's safer to fall backwards compared to falling forward.
I was thinking of parallel parking, and so I was like, parallel skiing? Okay, but it's not that, obviously.
Don't be embarrassed if you tumble. I'll just say you were tired and decided to take a break.
Alright, we'll get ready to say that a lot. Before we even take our first step, a snowboarder near us spins in place and kicks up a flurry of snow.
Watch out.
Caleb positions himself in front of me like a shield, but it's not enough. My hair ends up windblown. Caleb, help me out here. I pull down his ski goggles. Now that they're on his face, I adjust them to see my reflection. Nice. The height's just right, and the clarity is perfect.
So I'm a decent mirror, huh?
That's right. He pushes the goggles back up to reveal a pair of eyes that are clearly remembering this for later.
Am I a decorative prop to you?
He brushes my hand away that's suspended in midair, gently dusts the snow off my hat, and tucks my hair behind my ear. Before I can react, he pinches the tip of my nose and gives it a little shake.
Now that's how you help someone. Capiche?
Capiche. I haven't heard that in forever. After a quick warm-up, I easily fall into step with Caleb. Because of my suggestion, we board the cable car heading to the advanced slopes. I swing my legs from the seat before pulling out my phone. I start recording and zoom in on the slopes below. I feel like I would be more recording too than actually like skiing. I would just be like, you know, for the gram. No, I'm kidding. The people down there try so hard to look cool, but they look like cute little figurines from up here.
You better not be hinting at my earlier demonstration.
Of course not. Hey, what's with that area over there? It doesn't look like the other slopes.
I see they set up balance rails and some small jumps. That should be the freestyle zone.
Freestyle. I nod and point the camera at Caleb. See, that's what I would be doing. You gave a professional answer. He gently flicks the lens with his index and middle fingers pressed together.
Hold on tight. If something falls from up here, you won't get it back.
Yeah, that would suck. I've actually even though I've never been on a ski lift or anything like that, if I think about it long enough, I start getting anxious. Like if I'm on a ski lift or a lift of any kind, if I drop a valuable and how it's just done for. Like I start panicking, and I've never been in that situation. That's what anxiety does. I'm just about to put my phone back into my pocket when something whizzes past my hand. You jinxed it, Caleb. That was my brand new phone charm. I wouldn't worry about a charm. I'd be worried about the actual phone.
Maybe I should stop giving helpful reminders if they're gonna lead to accusations like this.
Forget it. I dropped it, so I'll take it as a sign to just buy a new one later. Caleb looks up at me.
You shouldn't give up so easily when fate's involved.
I'm trying to think what that means. When the cable car arrives, we hop off. Instead of heading toward the starting point of the advanced slope, Caleb pulls me in the other direction.
Come on, let's get that phone charm back.
In all this snow? Do you even know how to freestyle? The area isn't too advanced. Plenty of beginners are practicing near the jumps. After roughly figuring out the cable car route and where the phone charm might have landed, Caleb sets his sights on the biggest jump on the course.
That's the one.
Okay. It's just a phone charm. Isn't this a bit much?
If it's something I want to get back, then a little challenge won't stop me.
Okay.
Wait for me down there. And be careful. We don't want you to get hit by anyone.
Half a minute later, I realized my worry was unnecessary. Sprays of snow trail behind Caleb as he threads through the folds of the slope. The lines he cuts sweep behind him like a comet. Just as he takes off, sunlight hits the edge of his skis. He stretches his body out and lets the wind lift him. He twists through the air, hangs at the apex for a moment, and then lands with ease. His clean, sharp moves earn cheers from nearby skiers.
Miss, are you here by yourself?
No.
You have talent. Do you want to take a class or two? I guarantee you'll be skiing like him in just 1 week.
Thanks, but my word is followed by the spray of snow.
That won't be necessary.
Caleb stops right in front of us, pushes his goggles up to his forehead with one hand, and gives us a bright smile. Oops, my bad. I forgot to mention that we're together.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt.
The coach skis off as quickly as he appeared. Caleb pulls out the phone charm I lost from inside his jacket.
Here, take your lucky charm.
No, I'm kidding. You were doing aerial tricks the whole time. When did you find it?
Who said I only found it a few seconds ago?
Sneaky.
As soon as you dropped it, I used my evol to catch it.
Then why did you do such a difficult jump?
To show off, obviously. So, what do you think? I don't look like a tiny figurine, yeah?
I freeze for a second, then I grab my ski pole and swing it toward Caleb's back. Caleb, you're unbelievable. He pretends to get hit twice before grabbing the pole in one hand and flashes a dazzling smile. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to change my category.
But it worked, right? You can at least give me that.
I got distracted by the people being racist. There. After a day of skiing, we stopped by the store on the way home to pick up ingredients for Hot Pot. It's time for us to properly refuel. The cold winter air blends with the rising aroma of the soup base. While we wait, Caleb begins his usual inspection of my place. Why inspected my place?
The kumquat tree's still alive, even though it's been over a year. I guess it's not just tough, it's also been well cared for.
Of course. I actually killed a plant, so that would be false. I personally
You still have a
killed
stock
plant.
of tissues and toothpaste, too. I can't give all the credit to that enthusiastic clerk downstairs anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh, there are fresh vegetables in your fridge. That means you've been eating properly at home lately.
Of course. No fruit popsicles for me. The pot is boiling. You're free to keep nitpicking, but I'm going to start dinner. Or start eating dinner.
What do you mean? You've been taking care of yourself while I was away. I'm really...
Disappointed.
I was gonna say relieved.
He smiles, sits down across from me, scoops up a few slices of cooked meat, and places them in my bowl. Caleb's phone starts ringing. I don't know why that word is so hard for me. I wasn't done reading. What the? That's okay, I can serve myself. I'm not going to starve while you're in the middle of a phone call. I tilt my chin toward his phone. A few seconds pass before Caleb answers it.
It's me.
Fancy.
I knew he wouldn't sit still. He moved faster than I expected. Keep doing what you need to do. I'll head back once I'm done here. I'm hanging up.
While steam rises from the bubbling pot, white steam rises from the bubbling pot. It softens my inquisitive gaze as I look at Caleb. I can't clearly see his expression, but judging by past experiences, short conversations like that usually mean it's serious. Once he hangs up, I pick up a slice of meat and place it in his bowl. You're leaving again?
Yeah. At least I get to finish this meal, though.
Caleb picks up a bowl of meatballs nearby and drops them into the pot. They float up to the boiling broth before slowly sinking. So what's going on this time? Don't tell me everything is classified.
Someone from another fleet is trying to pull some tricks while I'm away. Liam is dealing with it right now. But just to be safe, I need to retrieve the stuff they left behind in the deep space tunnel.
Not the deep space tunnel. Hi, Vimin. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I nod and bite into some veggies he scooped up earlier. When are you coming back? I can't finish these vegetables by myself. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
A new cold front is on its way. Within the next 2 weeks, Lincoln City is expected to see its first snowfall of the year.
Caleb is interrupted by the weather report. Good? Awesome. I'm glad to hear
How
that.
does the first day of snow sound?
Oh my gosh. Okay. You know I gotta cross my legs. I have to. I can't sit normally.
If I return early, we'll pick up the slices of fish we missed today and have hot pot again.
I haven't haven't had hot pot. I haven't had it yet. I kind of want some to try it. It's been over a week since Caleb left, and he still hasn't sent a message. Meanwhile, Lincoln's first snowfall has been present all day.
The final train from Lincoln to Skyhaven is about to stop boarding. Passengers, please proceed to the gate.
I wonder, like, what it would be like to live in such a futuristic society. I mean, somebody one day is gonna figure it out, unless, I don't know, something happens. I don't know. Wow, will be history. I wanted to wait a little longer, but the news keeps pouring in like snowflakes. In the end, I buy a ticket for the last Calum Express, I think is how you say that. What are you playing? I'm playing an Ultimate, I think is how you say it, game called Love and Deepspace. It is basically a game about 5 potential love interests and how they all relate to this main character. It's in the future. It's like futuristic sci-fi. The main character is a hunter of these beings called wanderers that are dangerous, and each story, each love interest is like intertwined somehow. So in each card, it's like a gacha game. Whoops, sorry. It's like one of those gacha games that takes all your money if you let it. But I've been very lucky the past few months, so it hasn't taken a lot from me. So I'm playing like the newest memory of one of these love interests. Newest card.
Did you hear? Something happened with the Far Space Fleet again.
Nice. It's very fun. I really like this game. I got hooked into it I'm staring, maybe like a year ago? Roughly, or last August, not this year, but last year. And I've been hooked ever since. I'm addicted to this game.
Didn't they just come back early because of some internal issues? What now?
They say an important unmanned patrol craft broke down in the Deep Space Tunnel's restricted zone.
That sounds like a bad time.
The Deep Space Tunnel has been unstable recently.
Is it ever stable?
They might only have their bad luck to blame.
Guessing is pointless. I'll figure it out once I get to Skyhaven. Oh, so I'm going to Skyhaven. Oh. My self-reassurance comes out as a mutter. Snapping out of it, I follow the small number. Why does it keep skipping automatically? I hate when it does that. The last train from Skyhaven arrives first. I turn toward it. What? He's here. Amid the falling snow, the doors slide open, and that familiar figure appears. I'm caught off guard. Ah! Oh, motion. Only when I'm wrapped tightly in his warm embrace do I finally come to my senses. Caleb. Caleb.
Yeah. I'm back.
Why am I saying it like that? I'm messing around too much. My thumb brushes around or along his rough stubble, then it moves toward his tired gaze. Caleb standing in front of me looks more worn out than he usually does after a mission. Hello, Starfires. How are you? Welcome in. Hello. I rest my head against his chest and listen to his steady heartbeat. Only then do I finally relax. So the rumors were right. He didn't even have time to shave. Just how bad was the mission? What's so funny?
Do you know the truth?
Oh, whoops. Yeah? What is it?
I always look like this after a mission.
Got it.
But I clean myself up before seeing you. I don't want you collecting blackmail material.
The arms around my waist tighten, and I feel his hand gently stroke the back of my head.
You know, keeping my promise to be home on time today,
What game
that
is that?
mattered more than hiding how messy I looked.
This is a game called Love and Deepspace. It is one of those, here I go again saying it, ultimate games, like those romance games. It's futuristic. You're a main character. You play as a main character, obviously, but you're like a hunter. Like you're a hunter and you fight wanderers, but there are 5 love interests that each of their stories are like intertwined with yours, and they're different. It's one of those gotcha games. So you have different cards, stuff like that. Yeah. And I just want to say for the record, I never played games like this ever. I was always like action RPG seriousness. No, I'm kidding. And then I saw this advertised on like TikTok or something, and I downloaded it, and I've been hooked for over a year. Look at me, into romance. That's crazy. You just barely made it. You're still walking on thin ice with that promise claim. I stand up on my tiptoes. He closes his eyes as I blow away a snowflake from his eyelashes. But you came back safe and sound. That's what really matters. In this version of you, half asleep and barely keeping your eyes open, I'm definitely burning it into my memory. Alright, what now? Even though rush hour is over, the heavy snow is still causing traffic jams.
We're already out. We might as well take our time and enjoy the snow.
After waiting through 3 red lights at one intersection, Caleb pays the fare and pulls me out of the taxi. The snow on the street has piled up. It's soft yet firm under our feet. It's similar to the hand that's holding my palm. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you. It's been forever since I visited this part of town. The last time we walked down this road together must have been years ago. Everyone like it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you guys. That makes me feel good. Thank you.
Please don't tell me you're about to say something like, so much has changed since then.
'Cause it has. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Oh, you're correcting. Hey, I didn't even notice the typo, so you're good. You think I'm bad at saying nice things?
I wouldn't know how to react if you were suddenly good at it. Probably. But it hasn't been that long. We passed through here on the way back from our skiing trip.
How long has
You
it
were
been?
already asleep before we even got to this block. I didn't know what you were dreaming about, but you were clinging to my arm and had a giant buckle mark on your face.
A buckle mark. Oh. That detail didn't need to be remembered. Caleb shrugs and taps his temple.
It's not my fault. When someone has a bad memory, another person has to make up for it.
When you put it like that... I clear my throat and lift Caleb's wrist to check the time. Nighttime, 10:30 and 18 seconds p.m. No, I wasn't done reading. Even if it's 10, 20, or 100 years from now, I still remember this time down to the exact second.
In another 100 years, maybe my memory will be all mushy. I might only remember your name. But I can promise that I'll still be with you next year. At this exact time.
It's making me fall asleep.
And I'll definitely remember to test
I hope
you on
not,
it.
not in the boring way, I hope. I hope it's in the calming way. Even though it's late, we're not the only ones enjoying the scenery. A lot of people are drawing pictures in the snow or having snowball fights. Noticing the excitement in my eyes, Caleb pulls me toward a wide patch of untouched snow.
You don't need to envy anyone. So, what do you want to do?
Eat. No, I'm kidding. Before he can continue, I pick up a handful of snow and fling it at him.
And so the hand that feeds her is bitten once again.
I feel like this is
Weren't
new
you
music.
worried about me 30 minutes ago?
Yo, you look good, mama. Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't get it. This is how you properly welcome someone home. Isn't it? Did I say isn't it? Another pile of snow lands on his head, and somehow it really does wash away his fatigue. His smile widens.
Not bad. Let me return the favor.
Don't you dare pack the snow that tightly. Ah, that probably hurts. That probably hurts. I know there's no escape, so I close my eyes, yet I only feel a snowball that's softer and looser than what I expected. For some reason, every time I see these games, like in ads, they always end up not kid-friendly. They're not kid-friendly. They look kid-friendly until you get to some parts, and you're like, yeah. Simps for real. Who's simping? Making you blush and shit, I need that for real. True. You're just bad to get no. What in the world is What's going on? Are y'all good? Are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? Hey, if y'all like games like this, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's simply a game. It's just a game, man. Snowflakes slip past my collar and melt away instantly. It makes the fact that Caleb is actually here feel even more real. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't either. I don't know what's going on. Caleb, just you wait. Oh my gosh, y'all are cracking me up. Right now, the distant deep space tunnel doesn't matter. We're just two ordinary people walking on the same snow-covered street as everyone else. After we tire ourselves out from playing, Caleb starts drawing in the snow. I walk over and spot my name. Wow, even the lines are clean. You practice writing this?
Yeah, I did.
His reply surprises me, but I assume he's just messing with me again.
Every year, I practice writing it when Skyhaven has its first day of snow. The first snowfall in Lincoln and Skyhaven always misses the holidays.
Because it's up in the sky, I guess. I don't know. He looks me in the eye.
It's like how the words I always want to say never seem to line up with the moments when I can actually say them. So, I figured that if I couldn't speak to the person who needed to hear them, then I could at least write something down.
As Caleb talks, he writes my name again nearby. The lines are smooth and show how much he's practiced.
That's how your name ended up on the DAA training ground snowfield whenever it snowed.
Did other people see that?
But you couldn't see it, so I always erased it afterwards. I pretended I was just out there shoveling snow. Someone took a picture and posted it in the alumni group once. Professor Lewis saw it and said I must not have been training enough lately.
Yo, why my sister playing chess while laying down with her laptop? That is very interesting. How old is your sister? He laughs as if he's telling someone else's embarrassing story. I crouch beside him and grab the stick from his hand.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hit you with it. No, I'm kidding. Oh wait, I am? Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him. In the snow, the unpracticed letters of Caleb look a little crooked next to my name. Before he can tease me, I quickly draw a giant heart around our names, which keeps them together. 12. Oh, she's 12. Okay. You know, 12-year-olds and people, or kids in that age range, they do some weird stuff. We can't act like we didn't either. Like, looking back, you could probably think of something, you're like, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Starting with the snowfall, we won't have to erase anything anymore. Whenever you write, I'll also write. Our names will always be next to each other in the snow.
We might run out of space before we know it. When it snows in Skyhaven next time, we'll find the biggest floating island.
Sorry, I was thinking about 12. She's 14. Oh, okay. Well, still, there are still some moments as an early teen and you're like, what? My eyes widen. I never said we had to write that much.
And I never said that's the only thing we do.
I know, yeah, we did some weird stuff. And Caleb, what are you talking about, sir? You know, stuff like this makes me like shame, like ah. He bends his finger and draws a wobbly little flower next to the heart around our names.
When all the snow on the island melts,
Oh.
I'll build you a garden.
We're still outside. The snowfall intensifies and we slowly stand up. Still staring at our names in the snow, we feel reluctant to leave. What is... Oh, thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I wish time stopped here. Then we could stay like this forever. That's crazy. What's that guy's name? His name is Caleb. He's the newest love interest, technically. Newest official love interest. But he was like the first one introduced into the game, if that makes sense. Caleb, yes. He takes my hand and touches my cold nose.
You silly goober. How could we get home if time was frozen?
Why does he keep calling me a goober? It takes several tries before the fingerprints lock... Before the fingerprint lock lets us into the house. The joy of playing in the snow has given way to the chill in our bones, and Caleb and I take turns warming up in the bathroom. I dropped my phone on my face. I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't hurt. I hope it doesn't hurt. Anytime I drop mine, it lands directly on my nose, like directly. He's still in the shower when his phone rings from the bedroom. Caleb, your phone's ringing.
Ignore it. I told them I'm off duty tonight.
But what if it's important? Voicemail greets the caller, then Liam's voice comes through the speaker. He's just letting his voicemails just air out like that? What are glasses for, huh? Alright. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry for bothering you. There's been no word from you since you left Skyhaven, so the fleet asked me to check in.
He's fine. He's okay.
Based on the patrol craft's damage, we suspect you may have encountered multiple triple S rank wanderers.
He's good. He survived.
The data team wants a report before your vacation ends. Then they can reconstruct what happened in the deep space tunnel.
When it changes to this music, that means something is about to happen. This is the part of the ads, the part of the ad they don't show you. Caleb pauses the message, places his phone face down on the table, and starts drying his damp hair. Liam's message lines up surprisingly well with what I already heard. I try not to let my worries show too much. Oh. Oh. Did you enter the Deep Space Tunnel's restricted zone this time?
Yeah. We mapped out a new route and found a lot of problems we can't solve yet.
How old are you, Starfire? Whoa, be careful with ages. Be careful with ages. He doesn't ask how I know. He just nods without any hesitation. Don't they, like, get in trouble? Like, if you, or maybe that is that Twitch. Like, if you state that you're, like, less than 18? I don't know. I've never had to worry about it, but I always heard there was, like, something about that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I thought there was a thing, like, I gotta find the official professional terminology, but he doesn't ask how I know. He just nods without any hesitation.
Someone went to great lengths just to keep that data from reaching the Far Space Fleet. They even sacrificed a pawn.
Kayla, what's about to happen?
But I have never let anyone else decide what I need to know.
I mean, I already know. Why'd I ask that? His matter-of-fact tone is calm. He's not holding anything back. We rarely speak so openly, so directly. Yeah, I was gonna say he sounds a little mad. Well, just for real. Multiple SSS rank wanderers. It was more dangerous than what you told me. Steam still drifts out the bathroom. I blame the bluntness of my question on a lack of oxygen. Anyway, I have a question. Okay. Either for me or Venom.
It wasn't that bad. But whenever I enter the deep space tunnel, I prepare myself
Whoever
for the
answers,
possibility
okay,
that I
we got
might
you.
never come back.
When did I ever say that was okay? I take 2 steps toward him. Uh-oh. Every day I hope you'll come back safe and sound. Are you saying that it's all worth? Before I can finish, he pulls me into a tight embrace. But
That's
I'm
not what I meant.
Just so y'all know, my
But
mom's...
I don't really have a better way of phrasing it.
Thanks, Barbie Faye, for stopping in. I'm sorry that your mom is a POS. Very sorry. Okay, I'm zoning in. He presses his cheek against my hair and holds me more tightly. He's still radiating heat from the shower.
What if I'm the kind of person who hides things during crucial moments?
Like what?
I want to stay by your side. I really do. But I keep leaving because I need to deal with matters by myself.
Don't say that. Yeah, that is kind of rude to say about your mom. Well, I guess we don't know the situation. We don't know what's going on.
I can't pretend it's always about you. Now that you know, do you still hope I'll come back to you?
Yeah? My heartbeat is pounding in my ears and synchronizes with his. I don't say anything. Everything you've said, you're being honest, right? The real Caleb is telling me this. He looks at me. I can't tell if he's waiting for my answer or already expected this.
Yes.
And then no matter what happens, as long as you're still you and I'm still me, we don't need to ask about what comes next. So you see Starfire, he's not completely naked. He's got a towel on. All right. He's got the towel. I can understand your shock. I was once shocked when I downloaded this game. Just like this. Stay close while I hit you for making me worry and don't let go.
I hope you'll remember to go easy on me then.
Our lips touch. His arms lift me as he carefully pins me against the wall. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, at least that was it. Okay. The room falls into darkness and I hold him even tighter. Oh.
Even after hearing everything, you still accept me. Please be patient with this Caleb, who keeps asking more from you.
Whoa! I think this is a shorter one, yes. It scares me.
It's time to get up.
I'm good. Wow. Do you enjoy it? Enjoy what? The naked dude? He's not naked. I enjoy the game as a whole. Alright, Caleb says it's time to get up. Alright. 5 more minutes. Just give me 5 more. That was like me today, except it's 3 hours. I roll over in bed and ignore Caleb's patient wake-up call. I savor this day off in its rare, quiet morning. What did I just hear? You heard the sound of kissing. It wasn't anything else. It was supposed to be kissing. They don't ever show, like, or have sounds that are not this. Okay, so this game is based in China, and you know they have stricter like censoring type things, you know what I mean? And so they're not gonna, a lot of it is left up to the imagination, but they will go as far as like kissing sounds and stuff like that, but nothing else. Yeah. Only when the faint sounds and scents from the kitchen reach me do I push off the blanket and get up. Is this the Kindle? This is like the animated scene. It's the animated part of it. Now that is crazy. That is crazy though for this game. Me? Guys, I have sad news. What's going on?
Someone said 5 more minutes.
I'll put on auto. If I stayed in bed any longer, whoa. We're seeing a lot of...
So the one who slept on my clothes is gonna play dumb.
It's wild for this game.
You looked innocent. These hands aren't, though. You woke up to
He's got
cause
one
trouble.
slice of bacon in the pan. Did I only see one slice? We have... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Starfire. Very sorry to hear that. I can't imagine going through having to put a pet down. I kept her a little handsy, is she not? One egg?
Your
Sorry.
kind help might make me skip breakfast.
What are you talking about? We're not doing that. Doing what?
Just one bite, maybe?
Is that a tomato? I don't eat tomatoes.
You're done with
by
playing dumb?
themselves.
But
I'll stop.
too late.
Did I click it?
Come on. Let's see. You know, you used to say thank you before every meal. What about now?
Whoa. You're keeping track of that? Someone's petty.
What I used to do for you was unconditional. Now I want more. I don't want to miss what I'm owed. Not a single bit.
What the hell? Yeah, that's like what I'm saying in my mind too. Man, this game got me sweating like, whoa, because stuff like that, like romance stuff, I'm like, ah, but why do I play this game? Why am I still obsessed with it? I think it's like the books. Maybe that's why. It's like the books. I cherish moments like this where we waste time. What? I didn't click it. Oh, I have it on auto. Ever since he went to college, these moments have become rare. Okay. The new climbing gym nearby has a trial class today, and that temperamental craft shop owner actually decided to open up. Hey, 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 stop there. Why? Stop what? Stop what? Resting in his embrace, I scroll through the list of nearby places from top to bottom. Come on, help me decide, otherwise I'll feel like anything is fine.
That's because I really am okay with anything. So long as it's with you, anyway.
Oh, thanks. Smiling, he lowers his head. Sunlight falls gently behind his ear, which makes his hair take on a golden hue. I run my fingers through it and break up that shimmering glow. We can also not go anywhere. We'll just stay home all day. It's been a long time since we talked like this. I toss my phone aside and settle onto his lap. Tell me about your patrol. I also have a bunch of dumb videos. Did I say that right? I don't think that came out right. I'll play them for you one at a time. Starfire's gone. Oh. What? What? What in the world? Oh my gosh. What?
That
face
sounds
gets
good to me.
every single time I see it. But of course, that's not the only thing I had in mind. I wrap my arms around Caleb. Under his amused gaze, I pull him close by the waist. You said you took a lot of days off. There aren't any more excuses, right? My breath brushes against his. I see his answer as the light in his eyes dim for a second before brightening. Huh? What? What's going on?
It's funny how your memory is good at times like this.
Caleb tightens his grip around me.
I'll give you every part of me that you haven't seen if you want.
What does that mean? I'm going to forget the kissing. Okay. I thought you were gone, like left the stream. Oh. Every side of Caleb, the ones I've waited for, hoped for, believed in, all of them rushed toward me like the wind. They embraced me before settling down into the man before me. He leans down, his eyes glowing with a timeless light. Dax, you're gone? Okay, well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Remember, it's 11:50 a.m., the morning after Lincoln's first snowfall. This is Caleb. He made you breakfast and really, really wants to kiss you.
You're bad with your bangs. I don't think so. But since I've actually had enough, because you were saying some weird stuff earlier, like some weird stuff. So, pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, that was in. Oh, well, thank you, Starfire. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Give me my diamonds. Yeah, he was removed. I've had enough, honestly. Because I think he was saying some weird stuff earlier too, but I was gonna let it slide just in case, but nah, we're out. Okay, so that was the Love and Deepspace card. That's all I had planned for Love and Deepspace, so now I'm gonna switch games now. I'm gonna switch to... I gotta finish this game that I've been playing for like 2 or 3 weeks. Hold on, I'm gonna disconnect my iPad because it's in the way. Now that I'm done with. Yeah, he's just being weird and stuff. This is funny because this is the first time that I've had this many weird people in chat. Do I play Roblox? I do not. I have not ever played Roblox. I have watched other people play it. But I have personally not. I like watching when they play like the scary Roblox games. I think that's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna switch this to Scarlet Hollow, the game I need to finish, like for real, for real. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it open. Updating Steam. Steam be updating like crazy. Like crazy. 6, 7, ah. Of course it is. Of course. Don't start downloading anything. What is my stuff doing? Expedition's trying to update. Stop. Not right now. All right, Scarlet Hollow. Whenever the game decides to pop up. I clicked it, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Let's do... Okay. So this is a game. It is one of those, if you haven't seen it, it's one of those decision-based games, kinda. Yeah, it's decision-based. If you've ever played Slay the Princess, it's like made by the same studio, I think. Yeah, it is. And that game was very interesting. I never finished that game because it's like one of those games that has infinite amount of endings. Like I saw like a web of all the possible endings you can get if you go this route or this route or this route, or if you choose a route in this order. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do like an hour of this and then go from there. This game, I believe, is similar. I don't think there's as many, but that's cool. It's still fun. Starfire, I'll see you here in a minute. Thank you, thank you. I'll just do continue. Already saved. That's where I saved. Would I like to see a recap before starting episode 4? Yes. Since it is episode 4, let's do a full recap. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seem like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Tabitha, who's our cousin, welcome to our family's humble estate. She's rude as hell. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Then we met our friend Stella. This is like only, I think it's literally the 4th day. Are you late? No, this is just like a recap of episodes 1, 2, and 3. So what do you say? Want to tag along? She's like a YouTuber who likes to do conspiracy theories and hauntings and stuff like that. Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing. I will accept it. You will accept it. This guy, man. Duke said, you'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. They heard something in the woods. They heard, he was out there and he's like, yeah, there's nothing out there. She was like, yes, there is. But he does have a shotgun. Then we saw this deer that looked very mutated. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen, dog, whines and pulls at her harness. Here we have to make a decision to save the dog or save Duke. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. What's this about? Okay, so our character, our aunt, has recently died. the main character's mother died in the past, but for some reason the aunt's side of the family doesn't like our side of the family. Anyway, we go to the funeral, we stay in the house, her old house that her daughter, our cousin, is running or taking care of, but there's like weird things happening in this little town, like weird unexplainable creatures, and there's like a what appears to be a ghost of a miner is following us. Our family runs the mines of the town, and there's like this guy following us. He seems to be dead, but he's not really. We're still figuring that out. Here I had to make a decision to save the dog or save Duke. I chose the dog because the dog, look at him, he's helpless. Can you see him? Oh, hold on. The dog is helpless. Okay, against this little creature. All right. Duke's got a shotgun, right? He should have been fine. So I dove for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. But thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you. You managed to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then there is a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone. That scared me. Oh my god, what do we do? That looks disturbing. Yeah. Those are the things like in the woods, and they're, we still haven't found out why they're there, but they're called ditchlings. And I still forgot to look that up to see if that's an actual thing in lore or not. But ditchlings, okay. But they got Duke. And yeah, what is that? Looks disgusting. They're like, so on some scenes, they're like crawling all over the trees and stuff. It's so weird. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. This is the miner guy that keeps following us. And he says, welcome home. Like what? Stella, I forgot her name. Kanika and her mom. Her mom knows a lot of information, but she's very elusive about it. She doesn't talk about it a lot. Like, it's very much like riddles or not touching on the subject enough, that sort of thing. Her name's Sybil. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Like what? Tabitha was like, I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. And then she told me to stay out of trouble, and she said she wanted me home by sunset. Spoiler, we weren't. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask, and we won't have any more problems. Okay. Tabitha takes a few steps toward the door. Sunset. Or whatever. Before you get the chance to decide whether or not to answer, it opens. Someone's at the door. It was Sybil. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't scare you. I've been up thinking about what you went through all night. You and the old hippie, oh, they called her hippie? I don't remember that. Making your way back to the kitchen. She gives one of Tabitha's few mugs a thorough rinse. Yeah, rinse it out really well. Before pouring you steaming tea from her thermos. There's something about the tea that, something about it, because she loves to offer tea, but there's some sort of, something's in it. Something's in that tea. Just don't make yourself a burden, all right? I have a lot to do today. So then we went to go visit Tabitha at the mining site. There were some people, other miners that we were trying to talk to get more information about the guy that seems to be haunting us. They said his name is Sam Wayne. But they don't really want to talk about what happened to him. No one's saying what happened. He said, I'm the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that. What is the magic number? Magic number. I'm coming back. Okay. Even if it's already too late to stop, what's gonna happen? Whatever you're looking for, you're barking up the wrong tree. So just go someplace else before what? I'm getting all these random notifications. I'm gonna need it to stop. 3. Oh, it's 3. Tabitha once again trails off. Both she and Stella have noticed the girl with a dark braid and glasses sneaking along the ridge. Oh yeah, and then there was this girl. She was like, I'm gonna go in the mines. 3. Oh, 3 is a magic number? 3 is a magic number. It is 3 and 7, I would say. They went in. Does Stella have no sense of self-preservation? So we're trying to rescue this girl out of the mines. All her little friends are there. Then we start hearing stuff in the mines. Okay, some knocks. They're like Tommy knockers or something. We have to go get them. Whoops. Man, this recap feels really long. We saw this symbol on the wall. And it's taking so long the music ran out. So we had to go save the children. This girl got her foot crushed under a rock while we were trying to escape because the mine was collapsing. Tabitha doesn't want to talk because she's mad that we went in the mine to save the girl. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. There's possums in the drawer. Janie is the like housekeeper-ish. Welcome back, Venom. Welcome back. We went to go visit Tabitha or Sybil at the store, and she keeps giving this tea to Tabitha. This is Duke's son. I don't think he believes there's anything in the woods. So, thought you weren't going to show. I talked to this dude about the minor ghost guy. He gave me some information. But he's kind of scared to give information. I'm giving the quickest of rundowns. Kanika was upset that she's come back to this town. She wants to do more with her life. The mayor is a dog. Oh, I gotta hurry up. The music's run out. We talked to a pastor. Oh, we met this friend named, I forget. Anyway, something's wrong with him. Look at him. He's got some sort of sickness, but I think the mom has something to do with it. Like, she's making him sick. She's a doctor, but, you know, I don't know. Reese is his name. He's ill. Very gaunt. Are you ready for Christmas? I kind of forgot Christmas was next week until I looked at my phone. I was like, the 21st? Oh, Christmas is in 4 days. There's a lot of really weird people. Goodbye. Okay. So I was wondering if we could maybe watch a movie sometime this week. Yeah. Sus. I know. What's up with the sus people? What's going on? What's happening? Get out of here. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark, blah, blah, blah. Can we hurry up? Why did I do this to myself? This recap is taking a whole year. Weird people where? Oh, there are some weird people. It's you, sir. It would be you. You need therapy? Me too. There. Got it. I click remove at first, but I meant to remove him as a person. Okay. Can I skip this? I don't think I can. Oh, and then we And then we went to this girl's house to get rid of the ghost. Yeah, there's ghosts in her house or something. I don't know. Then there's a blood stain on the floor, but turns out there's a hatch. So I go down the hatch and I start seeing some weird stuff like that. And everyone I'm seeing mirrors a friend of mine. And the miner is in here too. What's up with people these days? I don't know. I don't know what is up with people. I really wish they would just be normal. You know what I mean? Like, just behave. Like, I do not know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we're almost done with the recap. We're almost done. Basically, I recapped it. I did very good. Okay, we're good. So, you didn't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Good thing I have a solution to the crazy people. Disaster looms its tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Can the music come back? Wake up. Okay, good. Nice. You open your eyes. It's a new day. Last night seemed so far away, you can almost pretend the horrors you witnessed in the annex were nothing but a nightmare, chased away by the harsh morning light. But you know that furious spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. Yet lingers, locked behind the doors of the town hall, still tied to the earth by its hatred of you and your bloodline. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine, where your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, have you heard from Stella? I haven't been able to get a hold of her. Thought she might have at least checked in with you. You check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. We can text her. Yeah, I'm kind of worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. I think that's pretty good. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. Okay, let's call her. Hey, what's up? Hi, just kidding. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a recording of my voice. It really isn't really me. Technology, huh? They need it. Oh yeah. Anyways, leave a message or don't. I never check this thing. The mailbox is full and can't accept messages at this time. Yeah. Oh, this is me texting Kanika back. Everyone had a rough night. She's probably still shaken up. Yeah, but I don't love that she's out there somewhere by herself, considering all that's been going down. Look, I know we haven't exactly gotten along, but we should meet up in town and look for her together. Maybe we should, because I feel like something, I don't know, does something possess her? I don't know. Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Just take a shower. Might as well take a shower before starting your day. Alright, I'm getting cold now. I'll turn my heater on. Step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Man, curtains still messed up. Feels good to wash away the grime of last night's haunting, but eventually you'll have to leave this place and confront the rest of the day. In the meantime, thank you for the hearts, thank you for the smiles, appreciate it. I'll think about Oscar and Rosalina, how the specter of Charles, I can't say that, Charles, I think it's the accent, Charles Shaw Jr. has left them without home and work. It's true. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. There's no point in checking the closet. It's no point on checking the opossums in the drawers. Just go downstairs. It's time to face my cousin. Face her for what? She's rude. She's not here, but it looks like she left a note on the counter. Had to run. The librarian needed a new house, so I'm giving him the keys to the Maxwell place. She's in charge of that? And the miners decided to stage a strike today of all days, so I won't be around. I know there's no point asking you not to do anything reckless, but I'm asking anyway. Be back late. Call if you get into trouble. Tabitha. Okay. Time to figure out the rest of your day. Someone disliked me? Rude. Or me disliking this girl. My cousin. Yeah, I dislike her. Fuel up with a quick jelly sandwich. Sure. If Stella's MIA, who knows when you'll get the chance to eat. You make yourself a jelly sandwich in anticipation for the long day ahead of you. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat after I get done. I'll figure that out. Ugh. Thinking about food. Why? Head to town. It's time to head to town. You head to the front door and begin your trek to the town below. The sun shines down through a thin layer of clouds, illuminating the path in a watery gray light. You can't help but feel countless eyes watching you from the tree line. A feeling that reminds you of your time in the woods with Stella. Ditchlings shouldn't be out in the middle of the day, though. They're getting bolder. As you continue the trek to town, you pause to stare out at the mountain range beyond the holler. I have another question. All right, we got you. Contemplating a world that's blissfully unaware of the danger threatening the citizens of this tiny town. The world outside feels less real with each passing day, as the strange reality of what's happening in Scarlet Hollow gently uproots what you'd always taken to be the truths of our world. That's a long sentence. Your everyday worries seem distant, overshadowed by a fear and dread that hasn't stopped building up since the moment you stepped off that bus. It isn't long until your journey from the estate is over, and you once again find yourself on the main street of Scarlet Hollow. Hey, you made it. Ooh, I kind of have a shirt like that, actually. Am I streaming tomorrow? My plan is to stream tomorrow, yes. Usually, I try to stream... Usually I have a schedule, but lately it's been kind of weird. But I do plan on streaming tomorrow. Do I know what yet? No. But yes, tomorrow around... 6-ish Central Time. Yes. I'm thinking about playing... I don't know how I feel about playing it. I'm thinking about playing where... I can barely say it. Where Winds Meet. The name of that game makes me stutter. But I plan on playing that, I think, if I can't decide on something else. Something kind of chill. Something I don't have to read a lot. Just kind of vibe, I guess. Oh, that's okay. Whatever time you can show up is appreciated either way. I very much appreciate anyone stopping in and hanging out with me. It doesn't matter if you're late or whatever time you show up. I still haven't heard from Stella, and I've already seen a bunch of those ditchling things scurrying around in broad daylight. You too? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I know my mom said they're harmless, but we should start looking for her. Yeah, something's probably wrong with her. So how are you mentally? That's a great question. My concept of how the world works is being shattered a little more each day, so that's cool. Every day I feel more and more like I need to get out of this town before it swallows me whole, but I also keep feeling like there are many reasons to stay. I don't know about staying in this town, I don't know. Like right now, I can't leave until I know Stella's okay. With her folks gone, the only people she has are her friends. And as her bestie, I can't just let her go running off into the woods to get eaten by a Bigfoot. And my mom is just so chill right now, it's driving me nuts. She just keeps giving me tea and ignoring anything I tell her about the weird stuff that's been going on around town. You're hungry? Same. I figured if anyone would be interested in magic stuff, it'd be her, but she ends the conversation every time I start talking about it. That's because she's a part of it. Anyway, thanks for asking. Ranting helped. I appreciate you pressing me on it. Your mom was the first who told us, oh, excuse me, go get something to snack on. Yeah, go get something. I'm gonna eat after I finish this game. Both of you. I know. I'm like that. After I finish something, then I'll eat. Because I still haven't decided what I'm gonna eat yet. I don't need the DoorDash, but I know. But I don't have anything like quick to get though. All of like the food I have now, I have to like make. I'm at that point in the fridge. I have to actually make it. Which is, I ate all of my quick foods. So now I'm stuck. Your mom was the one who told us about ditchlings. If she's being tight-lipped, it's probably for a good reason. That's because she's a part of it. Listen to me. I guess you're right. We wouldn't be investigating anything if she didn't tell us what to look for. Even if it sounded like a bunch of new age nonsense at the time. Still, I don't know. It's hard to express, but something just feels wrong. That's because it is. Maybe she'll shed some light. I'm eating bread. Bread sounds good. I love bread. I'm not sure what she's planning to tell you today that she couldn't have told us last night. Maybe she's gonna read your fortune. I should probably stop making fun of her new age mystic vibe. A lot's happened in the past couple of days. Still, there'll be plenty of time for tea after we've looked for Stella. Bro, I was eating that nice. Any leads on Stella? I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone else yet, so nope, none so far. She ran north last night, but that doesn't mean she didn't double back. I'm trying not to worry too much. It's possible she's safe somewhere, just not answering her phone, but I also don't want her to bet on that. Let's get started. Yeah, we're burning daylight. Where to first? Let's go to her house first. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I get tired. Well, when am I not tired? Definitely. I probably should have done that before giving you to come all the way down here, but to be honest, I was scared of wandering off by myself. Just in case I ran into any other horrors from beyond the veil. Beyond the veil. That sounds creepy. It'd be great if this turns out to be nothing and she just asleep in bed. I don't think she could be. Make your way towards Stella's house. Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. It creaks open. The interior is cold, and not just physically. There's an absence of joy and life that leaves only a chill behind. This is the ghost of an empty house. There's a sobering dread that comes with the knowledge that your search won't end here. I'm street smart. This doesn't look like a break-in. Looks like somebody left the door open. Stella or someone else was in a hurry when they left. Did someone kidnap her? I don't sense anything supernatural, but I don't like the look of it. We should go in, right? I mean, I would. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. Okay, nothing unusual so far. This is perfectly normal living room. No blood or viscera, not even a tipped over lamp. That's good. Let's go to her room. Man, it's messy. Whoa. What country am I from? I'm from the US. I'm from the US and I live in Texas. I'm a Texan. That's why my accent sounds like it's jacking up sometimes. Certain words really get me. Colorado? Okay, okay. Colorado? Where are you from, Venom? Where are you from? You make your way down the hall to what you assume to be Stella's room. Oh, not me? Oh. Oh, you mean not Starfire? Got you. Though it's a little untidy, it's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedroom. There aren't any signs of violence. Gorgeous. Thank you, Mr. Bellingrick. I think I said it right. Possibly. It's boring there? Where is it boring? In Colorado? Should we check her computer? That's even, I mean, I was gonna say it's an invasion of privacy, but we are in her house without her permission, so... Let's look. Might be a clue. New York? Okay. Okay. If Candace Owens was gorgeous. How many people... Scarlet Hollow. Hi, Guillotina. How are you? Scarlet Hollow. It's been a good game so far. New York is nice. Okay, okay. I haven't been... I was gonna say I haven't been to New York. I haven't been outside of Texas a lot, actually. And that is so far north. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you guys for promoting likes. I appreciate it. I'm not sure we should be snooping on her computer. Isn't that an invasion of privacy? Yeah. You'll like it? Okay, okay. I mean, I know there's only 4 episodes, and I know this is probably gonna end on a cliffhanger for some reason. I don't know. But I wish they would continue putting work into it, like a studio. If Stella didn't want us to snoop, she shouldn't have gone missing. Oh, that's crazy. It's good character art. It really is. I really like the art. The writing's good. The horror is good. It's not like jump scary. It's just like the ominous feeling throughout. That's awesome. But we need to know. We need to know. It's just a 2-person team. I didn't know that. No wonder. I understand now. That's a lot of work for only 2 people. Yeah, I understand that. That's understandable. Well, whenever they get around to it, I'll be waiting. I'm sure a lot of people would be. Okay, fine. But I'm going to stand over your shoulder the whole time and make sure you don't go looking for anything personal. Why would I? We're just trying to find her. Stella's desktop is horrifically cluttered. There are simply too many files and folders to fit on her monitor, and they overlap each other in a chaotic, multi-layered display. Interesting. Well, I think I'm done for tonight. I'm gonna go see other guys if they're all bored. Then I'll just come back here. All right, Starfire. Well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. One folder catches your eye. Boring tax stuff. You're no fool. You've seen this folder before. You have this folder on your own computer. Boring tax stuff never contains boring tax stuff. For that matter, it never contains anything related to taxes, and its contents are never boring. We'll open it. You open the folder. You're surprised to find it contains a carefully mapped out diagram of the Scarlet Hollow mines, including holes and fences in areas with low visibility. There's also a handful of old photos of Stella and Tabitha together as teenagers. Oh, that's Tabitha? Tabitha wears an uncharacteristic grin, an authentic, joyful smile, and Stella's eyes are somehow brighter, less tired. What special traits did you give your character in this game? I gave her mystical and street smart. Both of them seem to be living in a happier time. Search history? This is the happiest I've ever seen her. I know, like, she's always so just downtrodden. Just check Stella's search history. She hasn't visited any website since Tuesday night. If she came home after last night's incident, she didn't touch her browser. Her search history is almost entirely work-related, a furious series of queries for various monsters and cryptids that might fit the profile of ditchlings. That's that. Open tabs. How many? Those aren't all open tabs, are they? Oh my gosh. It would take you all day to count the number of open tabs in Stella's browser. So numerous are her tabs that you can't see a single icon. A sea of rounded, featureless triangles from Windows edge to Windows edge. That's crazy. Her most recently open tab is a post on Uncle Carl's Bigfoot Farm, a forum for cryptozoology enthusiasts. Whoa. Carolina, thank you for the sub. Thank you, appreciate it. Cryptozoologists. Kind of like that word. I'm feeling a bit low and I just randomly found this stream. I'm glad I found it. Oh, well, thank you, Gilatina. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I could help you a little bit. I appreciate it. The post in question is titled, Something Big is Happening in Scarlet Hollow. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Well, thank you, Venom, for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hidden Appalachia. I still haven't figured out the right way to say that. Whatever. Hey everyone, was out chasing. See you tomorrow. Sounds good. Was out chasing a skunk ape sighting the other day, and I found these weird little guys. My friend's mom says there's something called ditchlings, but I've never heard of them before. Anyone have any good ideas? Or elites, I mean? Camera isn't shaky enough. This is totally staged. Wow. Bride of Bigfoot is the username. It's crazy. Moth Stan. Clean footage and some sort of cryptid nobody has heard of except for your friend's mom. The only thing I'm seeing when I Google ditchlings is some city in England. Thought you were legit. Ah. Guys, since when did high quality footage count as anything other than actual evidence? Those things are terrifying. Since every low budget horror movie started doing guerrilla marketing, I smell an ARG. I'm serious. I've got a ton of extra footage. Look at what they've been doing to the animals in town. They're apparently some sort of bad omen, like Mothman. Okay, I'm listening. I love me a Mothman, can't you tell? I believe you. Lucky you're falling right into her lap. I don't trust YouTubers. They're entertainers, not scientists. The thread continues into the next day. Hey, okay, so 1, this isn't an ARG. What is that? I would never. And 2, you're not going to believe this, but we went into an abandoned mine last night to investigate things, and I'm pretty sure we found some Tommy knockers. Listen to this knocking we managed to catch on tape. There's a link to an audio file called TommyKnockersReal.wav. Just because you put the word real in her file name doesn't mean they're real. They're being so mean to her, but it's kind of funny. 2 supernatural events on back-to-back nights. This is so fake. I can't believe I bought into that River Runner hype. You're full of it. Wow. YouTubers are always going to sell out to big indie horror. This is Kidnapped by Aliens all over again. Also, LOL, doughy white things and now loud popping noises. This is definitely an ARG. Did you sell out to Pillsbury? Stop cyberbullying her or I'm gonna call the mods. Blocking this thread and giving everyone a 7-day ban. No cyberbullying and no self-promo. The thread ends. Ouch. Yeah, ouch is right. We've seen enough, I guess. I don't see any leads. Snoop on Stella's computer. This sure looks like a room. Any thoughts? What? Why'd I click that if I said what like that? Like if that's a bad statement. Why'd I click it? Yeah, nothing much to comment on. This is sort of room her room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that has changed is a computer getting a lot fancier. She still does those corkboard with string things. She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything, but they're more for decoration anyway. Alright, well, let's go in the kitchen. Stella's kitchen is slightly messy. A couple cabinets are hanging open, and a loaf of bread sits on the counter by a used butter knife. Is it normally this messy? I wouldn't call this messy. Well, it's not, but like, you know. It's always felt a little sterile to me. This feels a little too lived in, if that makes sense. Though maybe it's just because I've only ever been over when she was already expecting me. Alright, let's move on, I guess. Alright, so she's not here, and we have no idea where she is. I thought I was overreacting this morning. I thought she would have just been sleeping in or something. I can't believe she's actually missing. We're going to the cops. I know they probably won't do anything, but we should see if we can get them to start looking for her before we go anywhere else. Let's see. What if we check the mines? I guess there's a decent chance Stella went to find your cousin since they're friends. Come on, I'll drive us. You follow Kinika to her van. It isn't long before you find yourself outside the Scarlet Mines. Do you have an option to go to the woods? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, the mines? Okay. I'm thinking like the mines would be like, since, I don't know. I just feel like since we saw like the weird thing in the mines that there's a chance that she's there. There's a small gathering of workers outside the entrance to the mines, picket signs in hand. Is this a strike? They're striking? Good for them, but I kind of thought there'd be more of them, you know? I hope it's not weird to talk to them while they're in the middle of all this. Mines, yeah. Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin. Hey, I have nothing to do with this. We'll ask if they've seen her, I guess. The YouTuber? She's the one on all the banned from property posters. Yeah, that's her. We haven't seen her, and we've been out here all day, so we'd know if she'd come by. Okay. We'll make sure to keep an eye out. Okay, let's talk to Tabitha before we leave. So you're saying you want to cross a picket line. You don't have to literally cross the picket line to get inside. That map you found on Stella's computer was practically a handbook for breaking into this place. Alright, sneak in. You pull Kinika aside and tell her your plan to sneak in. I guess that'll work, but I don't think it's a good idea for me to follow you in there. I'll just wait outside by the van. Okay. You make your way to a hole in the fence and sneak into the mine. The industrial noises of the Scarlet Mine are only a little quieter than they were 2 days ago. The trailer that serves as Tabitha's office looms above you on the hill. Now I'm going in. I walked in and on a meeting. Oops. I think I can turn at least a few of the guys, and if you fire Davis... Oh my god, have you heard of knocking? What are you even doing up here? Trying to find my friend. Should I go? Yeah, and make sure no one sees you. No one else, at least. Oh, don't say that, Rodriguez the rat. That sounds crazy. Rodriguez, are you selling out the other miners? Look, I got kids to take care of. I can't just miss a paycheck. Oh, don't say another word. Just leave. I'll handle this. The door clicks closed as Rodriguez leaves Tabitha's office. Whoa. Look at this. She grabs you by the collar, her face close to yours, eyes full of rage, her words a frustrated hiss. Listen to me, Jasmine. Really listen. This isn't some fun little game, okay? This is my life. And if you value yours, you'll keep quiet about what you just saw. I don't care if we're family. I can make the rest of your stay here a living hell if you cross me. What? Her grip loosens. You need to chill. Sorry to get scary for a second. I'm so close to having everything under control here. I can't risk you mucking it up like you've done with everything else this week. How dare you touch me like that? I'm just trying to communicate with you. Clearly my words have just been going in one ear and out of the other all week. So if threats are what you need, threats are what I'll provide. Girl. What did you come up here to talk about anyway? Just decided you wanted to bother me on the worst possible day to be bothered? Stella is missing. Have you seen her? She's missing? Tappa is quiet for a moment. What'd you do to her? No, I'm kidding. I'm sure she'll turn up, but I'll see if I can get a hold of her. Don't think looking for my missing acquaintance gives you a pass to do anything dangerous. You're forbidden from doing risky things, even for what you might think is a good reason. Should I get all mystical on her? I'll get mystical on her. I'll wind up where I wind up. Those who seek to avoid doomed prophecies often fulfill them through their attempts to be free. Are you trying to tell me that destiny is what's compelled you to give me back-to-back migraines this week? Great. I can't wait to find out what ridiculous situation you wind up in today. Do I want to talk to her? I wanted to see how you were doing with the strike, your mom, everything. Let's really talk. Let's see if she opens up. Did you really think I'd want to have some kind of heart-to-heart right now? Sorry, Jasmine, but I have work to do. Save your probing questions for some other time, or never. I don't care which. Girl. Why did you even invite me here if you dislike me so much? Was it so wrong of me to reach out to my last living family member so I wouldn't have to bury my mother alone? It's important to build a relationship, I feel. I've been trying. I didn't know what you would be like, and I didn't know how much we would clash. If I had, maybe I wouldn't have invited you. Or maybe I would have anyway. Maybe this is still better than being alone. We're family, Jasmine. That still means something to me. What? She said that meant something to her? What? That's a shock. That's a shock. Should I? Love you, bye. Don't be weird. You leave the office, the door slamming shut behind you. You find Kiniko waiting for you outside. Don't look like you found any new leads. I didn't. You look back at the striking miners. Should I warn the miners about should I? But then she's gonna hate me. I'll keep it to myself. I can't go back. You don't need to go around spilling Tabitha's secrets. Feels like we've done our due diligence here. Come on, I'll drive us back to town and we can figure out our next move from there. Well, guess I'm awful. Where to next? Okay, let us go. The police don't know anything. They have been not that good. We can check. Okay, we can check with Oscar and Rosalina because that is where we were yesterday when all the weird stuff happened. Let's check in with Oscar and Rosalina. Hope the strike goes well still. Yeah, I know. Oops. I should have been a good person. Tabitha dropped off the keys this morning. The old Maxwell place, with Rosalina's leg the way it is and everything they've been through, now they have to stay in a broken down ruin that should have been bulldozed years ago. Your cousin is going to get an earful next time I see her. Kinika storms off down the road and you follow close behind. You don't get far before the sound of growling and desperate hisses grab your attention. You turn to see a ditchling approach a cornered pixel in an alley. He must have slipped out of the library with everyone else last night. The ditchling, distracted from his hunt by your arrival, cranes its neck to face you, its eyes settling on you with alien indifference. What the heck? Hold on, I kind of like this screenshot. Hold on. Okay. We should protect the cat. I protected the dog. The words feel meek as they leave her mouth, and the ditchling, unaffected, turns back to its cornered prey. I'm grabbing Pixel. Careful. Oh. Before you can react, a small pack of dogs round the corner. Before you can react, small pack of dogs round the corner, they pounce on the creature, pulling it from the wall and then taking turns biting and tearing at it until it's ripped to shreds. Okay, and toss it to the side. Their task complete, they saunter toward you. That's what I'm saying. What are Daisy and Scraps doing out here? Are they leading some sort of ditchling hunting dog gang? They're doing something. Pixel timidly steps toward you. Pixel, you got out of the library. Oh, you poor cat, come here. Pixel cautiously walks toward your group before clambering into your arms. He has a comfortable heft to him. I see how it is. Everyone likes Jasmine, even the cats. Thanks, guys. The pack of dogs scamper off, their work done. What the hell is going on in this town? That's what I'm saying. Pixel in tow, you and your companions continue on to the old Maxwell place. The old Maxwell place, it was clearly once a mid-century modern home and undoubtedly quite stylish for the time, but it's been abandoned for unknown decades, and moss and vines choke its exterior, barely concealing cracked walls and dust-clouded glass. Pixel's face card is severe. It doesn't decline. It doesn't decline. Before you can approach, the door opens, and Oscar's head pokes out from the entryway. Hello? Yeah, this house is looking a little dilapidated. Oh, sorry if I startled y'all. The walls here are worn down enough I could hear you coming from a block away. Oh, that sucks. She couldn't have found him a better house. Good morning, Oscar. Thank goodness you found Pixel. Rosalina's been beside herself. Oscar's voice is tired. He's had a long night, and it shows, his graying face seemingly having aged in the hours since you last saw him. Please, come in. I'm getting all the achievements in this episode. It's crazy. You're doing really great, Rosalina. Not a lot of kids your age can take shots that well. You're doing very brave. Or you're doing very brave? What? You're being so brave. Jasmine, what? You don't have to talk to me like I'm 5. But you are brave. Here comes Library Daddy. Oh, you like Library Daddy? Oh my gosh. You really are, Rosalina. You're like so badass. Alexis is right. This is more than most people have to deal with in their whole lives, and here you are taking it like a champ. Before Dr. Kelly can continue, Pixel jumps from your arms, bounding across the room and leaping onto Rosalina's chest. Pixel, I've been so worried about you. I told you he'd turn up. Dr. Kelly's almost gentle bedside manner vanishes as I knew it would when she turns and glares at you. I see we have visitors. Look at her, she's so rude. How you doing, Rosalina? Tired, my leg hurts a lot, but the medicine is helping. It's not so bad now. What are you not gonna do today? Walk around. Sorry, Dr. Kelly, I should have been better at stopping her. I take full responsibility. As her father, I should have. No need for anyone to step in to take blame for anything. That cut on that shirt is dastardly, honestly. Like, damn, we see them, Oscar. Oh my gosh. That is funny. It's the hospital's fault for sending her home at all. It's gross negligence, if you ask me. But give it time. Then you can do all the running around you want. All right, Rosalina? You just have to make sure you give that leg of yours a chance to heal up a bit first. You don't want to pop any stitches. I'm not gonna ask her about her son because she's just gonna heat up, okay? So Dr. Kelly, are you gonna start poisoning her too? Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'd like to apologize on behalf of my cousin for making you stay here, because this place looks atrocious. You don't have to fall on that sword for her, Jasmine. Okay, I won't. No. There's no need for anyone to apologize. Things happen, and it's not like we'll be staying here long term. I'm gonna get the library back, and our house with it. Ooh, street smart. It's all bravado at this point. Not even Oscar believes what he just said. Ah. I'd best be on my way. Goodbye, Rosalina. Make sure you stay put and keep Pixel company, okay? I will. Bye, Dr. Kelly. Thanks again for doing this. I can't express how much... Oh, it's nothing. I'll call later today and see how she's doing. Good luck to the both of you. Bye. Dr. Kelly brusquely pushes past you and leaves. Oscar, before we get sidetracked, we're not just here to talk about monsters and what happened in the library. Oh? Stella's been missing since last night. Oh. You haven't seen her, right? Not since last night. Now I'm really starting to worry. It sounds like no one in town has seen her. I'm sure she'll be okay, but you should probably get back to looking for her soon. Before you go, though, there's something I wanted to get your thoughts on. Let's step outside. Okay. Oscar ushers you to the street. What's up? Is everything okay? Yes, or at least as okay as it can be considering everything that's happened. But I don't exactly feel safe. Strange things are going on in Scarlet Hollow, and I'm tired of running from them. I want to get our house back. Yeah, there are some really strange things happening. You've all been looking into the town's history, correct? I overheard your discussion in the library the other day. Have you been able to find anything that might explain what's going on? I don't think we have much to go on. I can't help but feel like there must have been some kind of inciting event, something, or since everything started getting weird seemingly overnight, but I have no idea where to even start. Whatever the cause of this is, there must be some way to put this genie back in the bottle. I'm going to do my best to find out if there have ever been any similar events and whether there's anything special about Scarlet Hollow. Yeah, there's something special. The town archives are, unfortunately, in the library. Rosalina had been pestering me to make some sort of digital backup for months, but I never got around to it, so online sources it is. We'll fill you in on what little we know, so at least you have some place to start. We've been finding these weird stone seals. There was one in the mines and another in your basement. There might be more. Seals? That's an incredibly occulty. That's the word I put. Usually I say culty. Something's kind of culty. To think there was something like that under my house all this time, and to think someone must have put it there, but who? This gives me quite a few threads to follow. Thank you, Jasmine. You're welcome. Jasmine, didn't you say you felt something similar to the mine seal outside the clinic? I hope that doesn't mean something weird is about to happen there too. We could go to the clinic. I think Dr. Kelly is hiding something. Dinner last night was weird. Yeah. I don't think we need to go around accusing anyone of being deceitful. I never said she was, I just said it was weird. No, Jasmine is definitely right, thanks. I know that that's probably not great to hear since Rosalina really needs her right now, but something is up with Dr. Kelly. I'm worried about Reese. Yeah, she's like poisoning him or something. He didn't get sick until after he took his pills or something like that. I request we drop this line of thinking. We don't need to turn on each other based on pure speculation. Besides, she took me at my word about everything that happened last night. That has to account for something, right? Okay. Sounds like you've got something to work on now. We should get back to looking for Stella. I do. Thanks for the lead, Jasmine. You're welcome. Let us know what you find. I will. We're gonna get the library back, and we're going to figure out how to fix whatever's wrong with this town. I haven't been doing good on drinking my water. So that's Oscar. Any other ideas? Let's go to meet her mom, I guess. Sure, we can humor her. She's probably gonna give you some rocks or bundles of herbs for protection or something, which might actually work, who knows? Guess there's only one way to find out. Bells of the general store chime welcomely as the two of you enter. Kanika, there you are. You were supposed to stay in bed today, remember? And hello, Jasmine. Hope you're sufficiently recovered from last night's fiasco. Sorry, Mom. It's just that Stella's missing, and Stella can take care of herself, unlike you. You need bed rest and lots of fluids. You don't need to go running around town spreading that cold of yours. What cold? Go on, get up to bed. I'll be up in a minute with more tea. I thought you had some kind of important thing to talk to Jasmine about. I'm really feeling okay. I want to hear what you wanted to say to her. I'll just be doing a tea reading. Haven't those always bored you to tears? Don't leave. Okay, you're right. I'm not feeling well. I should really lie down. She just switched up like that? Bye, Jasmine. Kanika turns and heads toward the stairs without saying another word. Good thing Kanika has her mom looking out for her. She seems so tired today, and you'll probably be able to find Stella without her. You think so? What? Well, that is my street smart. Wait, that isn't right, is it? Her mom susses me out. Yes, her mom is so weird. Like, what's going on? She knows so much more that she's not telling. And this tea is suspicious. Something's going on here, but it's hard to put it into words or pin it down into thoughts. Shall we? We shall. Sybil motions toward the tea room. Please have a seat. I'll bring you a fresh cup. No, don't. You take a seat at the small table at the edge of the room. It's dark here, only a sliver of sunlight able to filter through the heavy curtains, supplemented by the bright grow lights over the plant in the corner. That sentence was very hard for me. Sybil joins you at the table and places a cup in front of you. It smells light and citrusy, with an undercurrent of decaying earth. It's the same tea she brought you on Tuesday. This is a special blend. It should help clarify some of the visions you've been getting. I'll be able to do a reading once you're done. Until then, how about we just chat? I don't want to sip the tea. I don't want to be rude just in case she does give me information. So let's say this. The other day you promised to tell me, what was it? Unsavory tales of my mom's youth? I most certainly did, though I might have been exaggerating a bit for dramatic effect. I'm prone to do that. In a town this size, you get to know everybody, no matter what the age difference might be. Vivian was a little younger than me, which meant I always had a certain older sister instinct about her. Her family wasn't good to her. Pearlan was a lot like your great-grandmother, Edwardine, which is to say, she was not a very kind person. Similar to Tabitha, but with more social grace and considerably more hatred for her fellow man. But your mother wasn't a shrinking violet either. She was just as stubborn as any other Scarlet, so her family choosing her as their punching bag made her into quite the rebel. Okay, why were Pearl Ann and Mom raised by Edwardine? What happened to their mother? Their entry into this world was violent, I'm afraid. Their mother was young, too young to be pregnant, especially with twins. Oh, they were twins. She didn't survive the labor. Okay, well, what do you know about Edwardine? I'm afraid there isn't much I can tell you. Going down the explore options one by one helps reveal a lot of info, I know. But sometimes I'm just like, I feel like if I click this, it's gonna have a effect I didn't want it to. But I know I should. I guess more of the options that don't say explore, those might be more definite, I guess. I think there were two in that generation. The eldest died when the girls were still children. Edwardine never spoke about them, nor did your mother. I feel like I know a lot about the women in my family, but what about the men? Did they even exist? I suppose they just haven't been very noteworthy since Edwardine took over the mines. Her husband died a long time ago, and to be quite honest, I can't even recall his name. Oh, Might have been Stewart or something just as forgettable. From what Vivian said, her father was some teenage fling that ended once her grandmother found out she was pregnant. Fairly certain it was similar for Vivian, though she was much older, and I believe she was the one who ended it, with skipping town and all. So what happened when she found out she was pregnant? She came to me for advice. She was distraught. It was like she'd been handed a death sentence. Maybe it was fear from what had happened to her own mother, maybe it was something else. But she seemed convinced she was in danger. Tabitha had already been born by then, of course, but she was born in wedlock, so I assume your mother's worries had something to do with religion. Though the Scarlets weren't particularly religious as far as I knew. But the way Vivian was that night she came to me, it stuck in my mind. It's always had me wondering what it was about your family that made her panic so much at the thought of having a baby. I don't want to sip the tea. I have no option either way. I'm gonna have to do. You take the tea, sipping it delicately. The citrus smell is fleeting, quickly replaced by the earthiness at its core, like you've taken a mouthful of dirt. But the aftertaste combines the two flavors into something soothing and medicinal, and you find yourself feeling more comfortable, your muscles relaxing for the first time in days. Mystical. Soothing beyond what you would expect out of ordinary tea. There must be something magical at work in this blend. So how did you wind up in Scarlet Hollow? Oh, my family's been in these hills for a long time. That's how I know so much of the local flora. Everything I've learned was handed down from generations of hill folk. There hasn't always been a reliable doctor up here, especially not one most folks could afford. They have to figure out their own medicine. What's with all the mystery and ritual? If you have something to tell me, just come out and say it. Most hot tea tastes like dirt to me. Yeah, the only time I drink hot tea is if I'm sick and I'm really trying to get that herbal benefit and that sort of thing. But otherwise, iced tea or fruit tea. Yes, fruit tea is good. But like just plain iced tea, delicious. I'll need your tea leaves first. I have pieces of the puzzle, but the tea leaves should help to give me a full picture. Okay, we'll finish the tea. Close your eyes and take another sip, and then another. It's delightful. The tea is gone before you know it. The small cup empties, save for what's left of rehydrated leaves coating the bottom. Oh good, glad you found the tea palatable enough to drink. It should do you some good. It's one of my more medicinal blends. Now, on to business. What? Oh, she looks at the leaves in the... Oh my gosh. Sybil takes the cup from you, staring thoughtfully down at the sludge. Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. You've got just about every warning that can fit in the bottom of a cup. Cross, kettle, hourglass. All of these mean death, misery, difficulty. And the hourglass ties it all together with definite urgency. Imagine she's just poisoning us and we get met with a game over screen. That'd be crazy. I'd be like, alright, well, at least I was right, but nothing I can do about it. It's fair to assume that this all has to do with whatever brought the ditchlings. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. But we may at the very least be able to figure out what is. And there's a central figure here, a cat, an enemy lurking in plain sight. The cat in the house? Can I see? I'm sure it wouldn't make much sense to most people. It'll probably just look like a confusing mess of old leaves, but you're free to take a look. Take the cup, staring down into it. It's just leaves. There's no pattern, nothing swimming together in the dregs of your tea to give you any warnings or premonitions. After a long moment, Sybil takes the cup back from you. I hope that settled your curiosity. Don't worry if you couldn't make sense of it. It takes years to learn this sort of thing, even for someone with your propensities. She winks conspiratorially. How do I know you're not the cat? Okay, well, first I'm gonna go with this. Cat's gotta be, no, I wouldn't say Pixel. I'm thinking Frou Frou. Those are the two cats I know. Dear, the cat isn't literal. Okay, I was thinking just in case it is literal, I know two cats. It's a symbol for an enemy lurking in plain sight. Probably a human enemy, but almost certainly not a cat, okay? You don't have to figure out an answer right away. It often takes time for the mind to connect the dots. Just be on guard and keep vigilant that someone close to you isn't to be trusted. We know from ditchlings that something terrible is coming your way, and it's likely that something, or that is connecting to some hidden enemy. Perhaps we can try to counteract whatever might be planned for you. Judging by what you told me last night, those stones, carvings, seals, whatever you want to call them, I think it's likely they have something to do with this. Until the cat reveals itself, it seems like your best course of action is to seek those carvings out, piece together what you can from your visions, and arm yourself with information. Have you sensed any other news around town? Do you think you might be able to find another? Your thoughts drove to that door yesterday, the one that seemed to draw you in, urging you deeper into the clinic. We need to go to the clinic. We need to go behind that door. Even just remembering it is enough to tug at you, compelling you to return and open it to see what's on the other side. You can find Stella later. Maybe you could even find her there. That's what I'm saying. What's important now is finally seeing what's hidden in the clinic. You didn't get all this from tea leaves. Of course she didn't. She's smart. She knows how to deduce things from the leaves. Tea leaves are merely a guide. Sometimes they can help confirm suspicions or fill in where my intuitions fall short. Is that really like a practice that people do? Like tea leaf reading? Is that really a thing? My family has lived in these hills a long time, as has yours. I know the Scarlets have secrets. I know Vivian was scared for you, but your place in all this is something we have to figure out together. And that's where the little tricks like tea leaves come in handy. But we shouldn't digress. Do you know where you might find the next stone? Yup. I think I felt another in the clinic. That's good. If you can find your way inside and uncover another stone, that could give you a leg up on your adversary. You'll just have to be careful to avoid the doctor. Something tells me she won't take too kindly to you sniffing around her clinic. She won't. If I recall correctly, there's a hill that'll take you nearly all the way to the second story, and she never locks any of the doors up there. How does she know this? What? Just in case that's helpful information. I mean, yeah, but why does she know this? I think that's all the help I can offer. I hope this conversation has been illuminating, even if it just brought up more questions than giving any clear answers. I'll go ahead and leave. Thank you again for humoring an old lady and stopping by for a chat. It's not in my scene, but definitely there's a long history, and people do many ritualistic things that make some sense for them. Okay. I feel like it falls in the same, the tea thing, yeah. Like, I feel like it falls in the same category as, like, tarot card reading and palm reading, like that sort of thing, I guess. I could see that. With a small grunt of effort, Sybil gets up from the table, and you're escorted back to the door. And remember, be careful who you put your trust in. According to your tea, the cat is getting ready to pounce, and merely being ready for it might not be enough. Oh. Tarot reading or crystals, yes, I could see that's all like in the same ballpark. I might do some research on that. I just kind of want to see, like, I love reading the history of things. That is so interesting. Tea leaf reading. I'll be up till 3 a.m. reading about it. Sybil closes the door to the tea room, the bells of its door strangely flat in the stale air of the nearly empty general store. I'm gonna go check in on Kanika. You're not going anywhere before checking in on Kanika. You make your way upstairs. I'm back. Well, welcome, Starfire. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're not. Oh, knock. I already read that. I knock on the door. Mom, I really don't need any more tea. I think I'm just gonna lie down for a while. I'm not your mom. Oh, Jasmine, what's up? Ryuku, how are you? I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, friend. I hope you do too. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe Christmas is next week. Like that is, or wait, this week. Oh my god. It's this week. But Merry Christmas to all who celebrate, or Happy Holidays. Can I come in? My mom's right. I'm exhausted. I probably shouldn't push it or I'll wind up worse off tomorrow. What is she's in there looking like a hot mess? It looks like you're on your own. She didn't even come out? Okay. You make your way out of the general store and down the road to the clinic. Doing pretty good. Some bumps in the road. I understand bumps in the road, but I'm alive. What games have you been playing a lot lately? Lately, I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33. What else have I been playing? I think that's it. Oh, I started replaying Shadow of the Tomb Raider because I never finished it the first time I played it. So I've been playing that on and off, and that's really it. I've been watching more streams than I have been playing. I don't know. I think I've just been busy. All right, bye, Starfire. I'll see you tomorrow. You make your way up to the familiar hill, past the rows of ragged houses that make up Scarlet Hollow's residential area. So I'm going to sneak in the clinic. Oh, it is the Whispering. Here we go. That's been on your list. Been playing Fallout 76 and Helldivers. Oh, okay. I know you've been on the Fallout, of course. Wouldn't suspect anything different. But yes, Expedition 33 is so good. I haven't finished it because I don't want the game to end, so I've been just doing a lot of side quests instead of doing like the very last mission. But it's so good. It's so good. I actually plan on playing that on stream, like when I do New Game Plus, actually. So even at the bottom of the hill, you can already feel the presence. It's like a magnet has been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you toward whatever emits this compulsive frequency. You can see the hill Sybil was talking about. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? That minor dude is over here. Yeah, the Fallout fixation is lasting and not going anywhere. I believe you. I believe you. That minor guy is watching me. Have there been like other scenes where he's been hiding and I just haven't seen him? It's kind of creepy. Okay, but then she said a hill goes up to the second story. Oh, is this what she's talking about? Okay. Wrapped around the back of the old hospital like a stone blanket. Okay. It should take you directly up to the second floor and the unlocked doors of the terrace. Just going through the clinic door, no one will see you. Make your way up the hill and onto the terrace. What if she just told me that so I can get caught? My mystical has never gone wrong, though. Never mind, I'll go through the terrace. I'm kind of scared. You're pretty sure you can make their jump to the second floor, at least with a running start. You make your way up the hill and bend your knees in anticipation, and then you jump. What if I fall? Ooh. You land and try the door. It's unlocked. The upstairs of the clinic feels like a decommissioned museum. Old furniture is covered in white plain sheets and a thick layer of dust coats the floor. This place hasn't seen any use in years. You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. You can feel that odd sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever it was that wanted you to find it. You're here now, and it knows you're here, and you know exactly what it is. Another stone carving, eager to show you its secrets. You've been caught by its gravity, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and toward a dark hallway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Turn on the lights. Oh. You're in the morgue. Is that Reese? He just in here sleeping. Is he dead? Jasmine, what are you doing in the morgue? Am I, what are you doing in the morgue? I'm sure it looks weird. It's not like I expected anyone to come down here. This boy's dead. I was just, you know, practicing rehearsal, if you will. Goth behavior. Oh yeah, just goth behavior. Just casual goth behavior. Playing dead. Rehearse, you say? Good one. Oh, rehearse. Get it. His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back wall of the morgue. You need to see what's back there. Follow the pull. You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Hey, are you okay? I like how he's just kind of chill that I'm here in his house. You feel Reese. Oh, I hear the whispering. You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder, and for a moment, the thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. You kind of looked possessed for a second there. You good? Make him understand. Oh. Use your words. Don't let this fervor consume you. Be present in the moment. You inhale deeply and take in your surroundings. You can't help but notice that one of the body storage drawers is labeled One of Scarlet. Okay, yeah. I mean, she is dead. Examine your aunt's body. You step forward and pull out the drawer. Oh, that's her. So this is your Aunt Perlan, Cole Baroness of the Scarlet Mines and local she-devil that it seemed no one, not even her own daughter, was able to mourn. This is not the first corpse you've seen, but it feels the same as any other. She's an empty body now, the warmth and energy of a life now dissipated. The same as your mother was, and the same as you'll be one day. The sound design is really good. Yes, the sound design is really good in this game. Like, it really is truly creepy. Like, it's truly unsettling. Cold air rises from her bluish skin, her vacant, filmy eyes staring up at nothing. You try to imagine what she might have looked like alive and breathing, slinging subtle insults at the townsfolk, but it's hard to picture any expression on a face so stiff and cold with death. Making sure she didn't walk off. It's good to check with everything going on lately. I'll get the doc to make sure the drawer is locked from here on out, just to be on the safe side. Okay, but don't get it right now. Having seen what there was to see, you slide the drawer back in and close it. Look at how this is written. Why wall? Need see thing but wall stand in way. That is crazy. Is he gonna... Okay, he's kind of gothy, so should I just go with the mystical? The mines had a stone carving the other night, as did Oscar's house yesterday. They've been giving me visions, and I can sense one on the other side of this wall. I need to see it. He glances back at the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere. We're gonna axe the wall? His mom is gonna freak. I just need to get the doc out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds, okay? Get the doc out of our hair? Yeah, if I say I'm sick and need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing. Oh, whoops. And do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. I should probably save now that I think about it. And most of the time, it's true anyway. Use what you got to get what you need. No shame in that. No, I won't say anything. Lead the way. Sweet, be right back. He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour, is that how you say that? Dour demeanor replaced with uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice filtering in through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother. Hey, Mom, he coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake. I still feel like, but I think I can finally try to keep some juice down. It looks like we're all out, though. Really? Oh, I'm getting scared. I thought I'd just pick some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale, too. That would be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy. It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back. Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. I don't know how I would feel if I'm living in a house, like if my parent was a doctor. Our house is in the clinic, but it also has the morgue. Like, there is no way I'm living in that house. I'm not doing it. You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing. It worked. The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising in its place. Come on up, we don't have long until she's back. As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It's one of those emergency fire axes, so it should be pretty obvious wherever it is, though I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first. You make your way to the doorway of her now vacant office. I don't see an axe in here. He's right. A cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and cabinets of medical supplies. But something on the desk catches your eye. Some sort of record with your family's name on them. Pick it up. You scoop up the folder, tucking the documents in for later perusal. Reese watches you with curiosity. Oh, he don't care that I'm stealing? Stealing medical documents? Oh, he does. I have my family name on them. Sure, I'm not gonna rat you out. You can steal whatever you want, especially since you've got some big mystery to solve. So he's chill. Okay. Let's check the medical supply room next. I can imagine a room full of chemicals being a place someone might want to keep an axe. Better be careful stealing stuff in there, though. That might really get you in trouble. You turn around and leave the office. It's time to move on. Come on, let's keep looking. There it is. Don't you have to break the... Oh, it needs a key. We better not break the glass. Like, yeah. I'd rather explain why I had to steal the axe after we've had a chance to use it. There must be a key in here somewhere. He stops, as if listening to something you can't hear. She's back already? As if on cue, you hear the front door of the clinic open and close, the creak of its antique hinges echoing down the hallway. Footsteps start down the hall. She's headed this way. Quick, we gotta hide. I'm not supposed to be in here. He opens a closet door and hurriedly motions you inside. You slip past him, scrunching into the small space as best you can. He attempts to slide in after you. He probably won't fit. I'll let him in. Closing the door just enough that you can both still monitor the entrance to the supply room. What chapter is this? It's the last one, episode 4. Oh, we're gonna see her do something she shouldn't do. Dr. Kelly storms in, plastic bag in tow. She takes something out of the bag and places it on the counter. And then she hurries back out, bag rustling as she makes her way back down the hallway. We'd better wait a second, just in case. We'll wait for the danger to pass. The two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed into the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing from the other side of the building. But the footsteps soon return. Dr. Kelly makes her way back toward your hiding place, creaking floorboards broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. Oh, you're in for a treat. Uh-oh, I bet I am. because I'm not expecting anything. I was gonna say I have no expectations, but I don't know. I don't even know what to expect. His head swivels suddenly. That was the door to the house. We're in the clear. Let's go. What if she's tricking us? What's this? The two of you spill out of the closet. On the counter, there's like a weird, like, I don't know what that is, but it's something. Scanning for keys. Let him handle it. You watch while he rifles through drawers, content to let him figure it out. Soon there's a jingling of keys, and he turns to you, victorious. There we go. They're even color-coded. She made this too easy. Reese pauses to look at the plant on the table. Yeah, what is that? It was weird of her to drop that off, right? Why would she put some alien-looking fruit in the supply room? She's not a pharmacist. She's not supposed to make her own medicine. This room is for storing stuff she orders from an actual pharmacist, and I doubt it's decorative. Yeah. It is weird. Maybe we should do some snooping. Just saying. But before you get a chance to do that, Reese jerks his head towards the door. That was the door from the house. We've got to run. Grab the axe and go. You grab the axe and follow Reese's instruction, once again starting down the basement stairs, letting the pull of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Hi, Rose Hibiscus, how are you? Welcome in. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. I was right. We did already have juice. It was just in the back of the fridge, but there's no harm in having extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go rest. Oh, I'm just gonna go chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird sounds, that's just my music. Yeah, it's gonna be an axe in the wall. I'll be sure to put in earplugs to drown out all that industrial clanging you listen to. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now. Okay, I'll let you know when it's time for dinner. You hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below. Yay. I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. Reese smiles. He probably likes spooky, can't you tell? Good. Feel like I've been missing out lately. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of the wall. Okay, let's do this. Have at it. You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There is some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and admire your effort. On episode 4 already? I thought you were going to take breaks every couple of weeks to get closer to the next episode. No, there's only 4 episodes out in total. So, I'm on the last one that's been released. And I don't think there's any more, because as Guillotine said earlier, it's like a 2-man team and they haven't produced anymore. Yeah. So, might as well finish what we got. The splintered edge frames a dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff. Look at his nails. Dang. What is he? Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. What are you? Sir, are you a ditchling in human form? There's a whole hallway back there. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy, mildew smell, like the room was slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward, and you climb into the hole. This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall. Why is it hidden away? A lot of awful stuff happened at this hospital. Maybe people just felt the need to bury those memories. Maybe, but I don't know. Or maybe a pipe burst or something. I don't know. You step forward into the unknown. You don't bother to retrieve the axe. Nah. The final wall concealing the carving is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. Injured man. Its ridged fingernails. His fingernails look horrible. Enoch, I thought you weren't going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. Injured man. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I gonna do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research, and I found us an alternative. We don't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. I went to talk to the witch. A witch? But that's nonsense. It's alright, it's all sorted. We're taking you home today, and everything will be resolved by this time next week. That's right, Doctor. At this point, I think it's safe to say his body was never recovered. Whoever it was who claimed to be Theodore, it wasn't him. It wasn't even paralyzed, as it turns out. Just some grifter trying to take advantage of the tragedy. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. Hey, I was worried you slipped into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving, and collapsed. I think you may have had some kind of seizure. You okay? How did I get here? I carried you. But you have a delicate constitution. No, just say thanks. No problem. Just figured you'd wake up in a bed, then that musty hallway, or the morgue. Does your mom know I'm here? No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room. Figured you wouldn't want to come to in the morgue. I had a vision. Like a hallucination? I have those sometimes too. Used to have them a lot as a teen. Always just weird little things. Oh wait, I think I get it. Okay, I have a theory. I have a theory in a minute. Okay. Like my hands would look wrong, or my neck would seem too long, or the room would feel smaller. I still have those documents, right? Yeah, you should still have them on you. Cool. Nice. Sure enough, you pull out the file containing medical documents about your family. Herlan. Cause of death, sleep apnea. Discovered by her daughter, Tabitha. Tabitha Chrysanthemum Scarlet. No autopsy. Okay, Everdeen. Born 1913, died 2003. Man, she was old. 89. Cause of death, heart failure. Signed by her granddaughter, Herlan Scarlet. Pretty normal. Almost made it to 90. Died of a normal old person illness. Enoch. Born September 1887. Died August. Blah blah blah. 69. Cause of death, fall from cliff. Oh. This one has a coroner's report attached. Organ sustained impact injuries. Lacerations to the neck and body consistent with fall from great height. Other death certificates. You quickly flip through a few of the other Scarlets whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlet, cause of death, crushed in mine collapse, body not recovered, signed by his brother Enoch. Joseph Scarlet, Louis Scarlet. Both killed at Normandy in the line of duty. These must have been Edwardine's brothers. Certificate of fetal death, infant boy. Andrew Charles Scarlet, delivered 1945, stillbirth. Mother Edwardine. Cause of death, complications during birth, no doctor present, home burial. There was no doctor present at the birth and home funeral. There's some information missing here. Alexander Scarlet, age 9, missing, presumed dead, presumed. Signed by mother Edward. So Edwardine got a lot of kids. Or had. Alexandra, the owner of the doll, so she went missing. Maribel Scarlet, age 17. Cause of death, complications during childbirth, signed by her mother, Edwardine Scarlet. I think the carvings are trying to warn me about something. My family has dark secrets. I think that's the one I'm gonna pick. An old family like yours, I believe it. Hopefully that's all ancient history, though. I don't think it is. I think something's still going on. I should probably get going. Stella's still missing, and the stone here finally stopped yelling at me. That might be a little tricky. The doc is on a warpath up there. I refuse to take my medicine, and she's not happy about it. But after I looked this up, there was no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. Yup. I went ahead and blocked my door, so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait her out. Dang. Why would she poison you? I don't know. Okay, here's my theory. I don't know. My theory is that he's dead, or he's not the real Reese. Like, something happened to him, and like there's a ditchling in his place. But he still has like the essence of his former self somehow. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm gathering. I don't know. But the internet says this is castor bean. It's used to make ricin, a super deadly poison that causes some of my exact symptoms. And death, usually. The thing I can't figure out is whether she's been trying to kill me slowly, or if she just likes keeping me sick enough to be dependent on her. Either way, I don't think I've ever had an illness. I think the illness was me growing up and becoming less easy to control. She sure found a cure for that. How are you not dead? Because he already is. I don't know. Maybe it's low enough doses, or maybe I developed a tolerance. But I think the fact that I feel more and more alive by the minute is enough proof that she was keeping me sick. I don't even need solid evidence. But with your evidence, you should be able to go to the cops. But I think the cops just don't care. I mean, I guess you can, I don't know. Let's see what he says. I do have the castor bean from the pharmacy, but I'd still have to prove where I got it from. And that she used it to poison me. It's possible the cops might just think I'd snapped, and it could turn out even worse for me. I don't think the doc would hesitate to have me committed if it meant she could keep her hold on me. We need to get you out of here. Who knows what she'll do when she finds out what you know? That's what I'm saying. Where would we go? The only person I know who has a car is Kanika, and she's not answering her phone. Oh yeah, because she's drank the tea. I don't know anyone else. I don't have any other family to go to. I never even finished high school. When I get out of this house, I don't know how I can make sure I don't wind up right back down here. We can, one step at a time. Let's start by waiting out your mom. You shouldn't call her my mom. Oh. As far as I'm concerned, she's forfeited that title. I don't even think I should call her doctor. She's just some woman now. Dang. Can't wait for her to be in the rearview mirror of the rest of my life. Oh. I mean, I understand he has been poisoned. We'll see if we can wait her out. If she doesn't fall asleep by 10, we can figure something else out. These windows are supposedly shatterproof, which she always said was for burglars. Now I assume it was yet another way to keep me boxed in. But we can try to break them anyway. A distraction seems like a good idea. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a little jittery. Maybe it's the lack of poison in my system for the first time in years, or the fact that my whole perception of reality has been turned on its head. Probably a combo. It doesn't feel awful, to be honest. I'm not flirting with him. He's chill and all, but I'm not gonna flirt. I'm chill with whatever. Cool. I kind of only do two things, paint and watch movies. I'm too jittery to paint right now, especially since I'll probably be leaving this basement and everything in it behind in a couple of hours, so movie it is. Go ahead and get comfy. I'll pick something you might like. You know, I've been wanting to share Shi no Chi, Deathblood, with someone for years. Reese gets the movie set up and joins you on the bed. Let me know if it gets to be too much for you. I'm not a great judge of how other people react to the sort of things I watch, but I definitely don't want you to be uncomfortable. This is a slow burn. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread is managing to build its palpable. The dread it's managing to build is palpable in the room. Or maybe that's just how it feels down here all of the time. What with the grisly paintings, lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course, the fact that the woman currently lurking upstairs had been poisoning her son since his teens. Can you tell that I'm getting tired of reading, like my voice is getting tired? I feel like I've been reading for hours, which technically I have. I've seen a couple of this director's other films, and they're all interesting, though this is probably the best introduction to his work. The way it jump cuts to seemingly unrelated TV show recordings that then wind up trying to back into the narrative adds a level of realism and depth to the world that I find really engrossing. It's found footage used to its fullest. I do like found footage films. I can't believe I'll be able to just do things from here on out, like watch movies with another person. Don't you start liking me. Don't do that. Drink water. You right. Thank you. Or talk to people. Oh, I have to shift legs there. You can hear the difference in energy now that Reese hasn't had his daily dose of poison, so he's actually, like, lively. He's uncharacteristically chatty, clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he has the energy to carry on a long conversation. Mystical. Something is changing inside of him. Reese, you feel different, like your whole personality is changing. Is everything okay? Everything is more than okay. I haven't felt this good and I don't think I've ever felt this good. His teeth look a little weird too. A man on the screen yells portents of doom to the camera, trailing off into a wordless scream. The plot is really heating up. I love that there are all these distinct sort of vignettes. I think that's how you say that? Little pockets of horror that affect a small number of people. And only once you start to see how they fit together can you realize some fundamental horror about the universe. And then it sees you back. Incredible. Cosmic horror in the truest sense. Reese is becoming very animated. It's probably safe to assume that he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now, what with his entire reality turning out to be a lie. But he's also talking over the movie. It's more than just something that's changing in Reese, it's everything. There's a knock on the window. Jasmine, don't get any closer to that thing. It's time to go home. It is a thing. That ain't Reese. Oh, he hears him too. That voice, I know that voice. Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the supposedly shatterproof window. It's probably not shatterproof. Man, look at this. He painted these on this wall. Wayne, yes. These are the ditchling things. Enemies upstairs, enemies outside, we're surrounded. Even if I get out of this house, I won't be safe. You won't be safe. Why did he call you that thing? Because he's some kind of monster. He wants me dead. Can't you feel that? The murderous intent is practically oozing out of him. But I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me. I can protect both of us. I don't know if you should be protecting me. I don't know how to believe. Oh, the window shatters. Well, honestly, I probably should believe Wayne because he hasn't hurt me. And Reese got nails that look like this, so. Uh-oh. As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases. What? His ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Ah, frick. Is that a tail? Grab my hand, I'll pull you out. Reese said, leave us alone. Look at him. Ah. Ugh. That's disgusting looking. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off, and Wayne along with it? No. Well, you probably shouldn't stay here. You've seen enough to know you need to leave. You run up the stairs. I know he blocked it, but... Oh, never mind. I forgot. It's blocked from the inside with the chair. Oh, and then it's blocked by something else, too. Maybe that poison was for a reason. Yeah. To keep him, like, not from turning into this. What if I try to tip? Well, they're gonna bite me. I can't run back to him. I need to just try to go. You toss the chair out of the way and do your best to tear through the paintings covering the door. It reforms and regenerates too quickly for you to claw your way out. Ah. Dang. Ew. Defeated, you turn your back to the basement. The remainder of Reese's paintings await their artist's command. It's okay, stay right there. I can take care of this. Then she won't be able to hurt anyone anymore. I'll be right back. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his creations. Oh. You're not sure who to help. Best to follow Reese and see how things play out. I need to get out of the basement. You make your way to the door that beckoned to you yesterday, all intrigue now washed away. You know where it leads, and you know what secret system that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office, there is a monster preparing to do something unthinkable. Why are you saying ew? Because of the way he looks. Like his face. Like his mouth and like it's like ew. He looks horrid. Open the door. You grasp the handle and turn. Oh, she's got a gun. Dr. Kelly emerges from the shadows and levels a firearm in your direction. You instantly notice it's not a proper rifle, but some kind of tranquilizer gun. Okay. I'd worry for Dr. Kelly. Yeah. Yeah. Duck. Right? You do as she says, ducking out of the way. She shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There's only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing through the air. Oh. You turn to see a dart embedded in Reese's chest. Man, Reese looks horrible. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out from between his ribs, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system. You're going to have to try harder than that. That's not truly her son. It's not. No, how did you... Oh, there's Wayne. As if you could hope to stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh. Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between cracks in the wood, Reese's panic pulling in a mob of furious creatures to hold his enemy in place. The artist darts away, but his creations continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway as Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. I'll go after Dr. Kelly. She does have the weapon. You run forward, braving the onslaught of Reese's creations, dodging them as best you can as you try to see where Dr. Kelly went. The door in front of you is smothered in paint. Hey! Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker. You, Jasmine, yes? I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from here, but you can help the both of us. Okay. You survived. What's going on? I think you can probably put that together. Yeah, you're right. I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there. Okay, I'll go. You turn back and head to the medical storage room. I'm here. Great, now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. Dang. It's a bottle labeled carfentanil. Bear tranquilizers clearly aren't going to cut it anymore. Aw, that is crazy. An intercom system, huh? Good, you should hear this. Jasmine, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not going to hurt anybody else, just her. Yeah, okay. If I don't, you and I both know she's just going to shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear that right? And shove me back down in that basement, or maybe someplace even worse, and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. I don't know if you should exist, sir. I feel amazing right now, better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me. I'm not gonna let you kill someone, Reese. Why not? She wasn't afraid I might die. Does she know those tranquilizers aren't going to kill me? Does she care? Trust me, Reese. I've always been careful with your medication. I want you to live. I love you. Tell yourself whatever lies you have to, Mom. If you wanted a good relationship, you had your chance, and you decided to convince me I was dying instead of just letting me exist. Don't try to spin it like some kind of crime of passion now that the consequences are staring at you in the face. Enough. Wayne's here. Oh. Reese cries out in pain. Ah, what the hell did you do to my shoulder? I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then. But how does Wayne play a part in this? The two stagger off down the hallway. Quick, grab the tranquilizers and head to the safe room. Okay. You do as she says. The tranquilizers are easy to find, marked with a small square of black tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. You make your way out of the medical storage room and back to the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the massive paint, sealing it shut. Oh, okay. Hurry, I don't think I can keep it open for long. You slip past her into the safe room. She shuts the door quickly, though one of the little smears manages to slip past her. She stomps on it. Painted viscera splatters across the cement floor. Sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. We probably have a few minutes before he gets here. It sounds like Reese... Oh, wait. That's what I just read. What are we doing? What's the game plan? Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers, then I lock him in here. Then I somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. I don't think he's going to. Then we all live happily ever after. Has that worked before? He's never known the exact nature of his condition before. Maybe it was a mistake to hide it from him. But I thought it meant he could feel like he had more freedom, not knowing that if he just stopped taking his pills, he could become big and pointy enough to kill me. I'm going to have to revoke some of those freedoms now. He's not going to like that, but I think he'll understand, even if it takes time. I I don't think he wants to hurt people. He just can't help what he is. A ditchling? What is he? At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf. But if he is, he doesn't follow any kind of full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do anything to him, and you've seen what he looks like. It's just weird. I almost wish I could examine him while he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him, or how his body does it. But he seems pretty hellbent on ripping my throat out, so I guess that'll just have to remain a mystery. When did you find this out? A little after he hit puberty. He had all the usual changes, then a few extra. Thickened nails, sharp teeth, elfish ears. I figured he might have some kind of genetic disorder. I had him checked out a few specialists, but there was nothing obviously wrong with him. Then we had an argument, and he changed right in front of me. It was nothing like what he is now, just a couple inches and some facial abnormalities, enough to be noticeable. I was scared, he could see that, and he stopped. I thought it was a one-off, or maybe a hallucination, but the second time, it wasn't as subtle, and it didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew for sure that this was something beyond my realm of expertise. Ooh. The relationship between you seems difficult. Yeah, you could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I'd be ready, but he'd made me love being a mom. It's not like it was going to be sunshine and roses forever. No matter what, kids grow up and they change, sometimes for the worst. This is part of being a mom too, doing what you can to make sure the child you brought into the world isn't going to go around eating people. How did he not know what he was? I've been medicating him since he was 12. We've only had 3 incidents like this before, maybe 4, depending on what counts. This is the worst one by far. He doesn't seem to understand at first that he looks different, and I just make sure to stay on top of his dosages so he rarely ever does. But I've been preparing for this inevitably. He's an adult now. There's only so much I can do to control him. Was his dad similar? A strange little smile creeps onto Dr. Kelly's face. I wish I knew. Reese just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anyone. I just woke up pregnant one day. I know how impossible that sounds. I'm a doctor. That's why there's no men in the family. Like, they're like, almost like men don't exist. I kept having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They were actually kind of sweet, but they were just dreams. But then, all of a sudden, my period stopped, I got morning sickness, and roughly 9 months later... Reese, what? Why did you start poisoning him? She sighs. Can we stop calling it poison? Tranquilizing. Yes, it's poison, but the act of giving him poison was not me poisoning him. I was medicating his illness. It started when he was around 15. I'd been giving him increasingly high doses of Klonopin, but his body kept adapting and his symptoms would come back, especially if we ever fought. I couldn't keep ordering all those drugs. It was really suspicious, because yeah, they put you on a watch list, and I could risk losing my license, especially if anyone ever found out what I was using them for. Someone approached me with a solution. I took it. And I've been dealing with the emotional and mental consequences of that decision ever since. Was it Sybil? Who approached you? What did they say? Dr. Kelly gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman. I know it's Sybil. But screw it. I might die tonight. Sure, I'll tell you. It was... And that's all I have to say about that. Huh? How convenient that they don't tell me. How do you know he's dangerous? Oh, wait. Okay. Well, while we're at it, any other secrets? You have it all. You have no idea how relieved I am to finally say all this out loud. What is this room? Old X-ray room. Lead walls. After I realized this whole situation was a possibility, I had the door reinforced with special remote controlled locks. Glad it could finally come in handy. I just thought about what I'm gonna eat. At 11 o'clock, Whataburger starts selling breakfast. I'm gonna order some Whataburger. Sorry. Sit in silence. Wait for her son to make his way to you. The sound of distant breaking glass cuts through the silence of the clinic outside the safe room. This might be game time. Get those tranks ready. We have to get this door open before it crosses the hallway. We're gonna load him up full of tranks. Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. You never had Whataburger? That's so good. Gelatina. See, I'm stuttering. I'm so stressed out this game. Where do you live, if you don't mind me asking? Whataburger is so good. I love it. Is this what you were so afraid of? Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. Okay. Give it. Boom. Quickly loads them into her gun, leveling the barrel at her son. Do you need to... You're a Five Guys. Okay, okay. Got you, got you. Five Guys. I haven't had Five Guys. There used to be one in my town. Or is it still there? Resembles the Jersey Devil. He does look like the Jersey Devil. But, oh yeah, New York, duh. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, New York doesn't have any Whataburgers. I think it's mostly in the South. Mostly like Texas, and I think a few other southern states. But yeah, I heard Five Guys is good. I did hear that. But yeah, I think we used to have one. Or we might still, I don't know. But, no, we used to. They got rid of it. I don't know what happened. Jasmine, I thought we were in this together. We were until I saw you look like this. Dr. Kelly sighs heavily, staring down at the warped figure of her son. They use fresh ingredients and their fries are bomb. I did hear about the fries. That's like the main thing I wanted to try, was the fries. Because I heard, was it them? I saw like a meme, I don't know, when they're like, it doesn't matter what size fries you get, they just put them all in the bag and it's just a bunch of fries. I don't know, is that them or not? But they were saying some restaurant was like that. I can track him into the safe room on my own. I'll meet you at the front door when I'm done. Okay. Return to the entrance of the clinic. Everything is quiet now. Only streaks of paint where Reese's minions had once roiled out of cracks in the wood. I hope you understand. Well, I got lock him away. Cool. That this needs to stay between us. I don't care how much you feel like you need to share what just happened with other people. Get a small and they'll dump in extra. Yes, see, I was right. Yeah, I would love that. Go to small, but they give you like XL fries. Man, fries sound so good right now. The more people know about this, the more trouble it is for me and for him. I don't need any more well-intentioned escape plans. You can also get free peanuts at the front. What? They got peanuts too? I do love peanuts. Man, I'm gonna have to find where the closest Five Guys is so I can get the experience. Get the experience of these fries and these peanuts. Oh, let's see here. My hips are starting to get irritated that I'm sitting for so long. Hey, there's a magic stone in your basement. Just thought you should know. And we busted a hole in the wall. Okay, thanks for the heads up, I guess. Man, imagine telling her someone needs to kill him. It'd be better for everyone, Reese included. I'm just not gonna say anything. As much as I love to stand around chatting, I have to get to work. Gotta clean this place as best as I can before tomorrow. And you should probably get home. It's dark. I'm sure your cousin is worried about you. She's not. Hug her. She's not gonna like that. You don't wait to be kicked out, heading out of the door to the clinic and into the dark night beyond. I haven't saved in a while. The night is oddly warm compared to the chill of the day, crickets singing quietly in the sleepy little neighborhood. Everything that happened in the clinic feels almost like a dream, and now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes with your understanding of the world. Go home. Ain't nothing else to do. Wish he could have gotten away from his mom by running away, but geez, no. He just had to kill his mom. Dang it, does. I don't think he killed her. No, she's not dead. We tranked him. That doctor lady is his mom, unless there's something else going on that I missed. You don't get far before you're interrupted by the jingling of dog tags. Uh-oh. Gretchen! Gretchen appears at the edge of the road, running as fast as her geriatric pug legs can carry her. Oh. Gretchen seems distressed. She whines as she stares up at you from the ground, eyes desperate, anxiously jumping back and forth and darting away when you try to lean down to her. Where is Stella? Where's your mother? Gretchen whimpers. Oh, I meant that he wanted to kill her. Oh, yeah. That is crazy. Yeah. Gretchen whimpers, then starts trying to drag you toward the woods. Ah. Imagine saying ignore. That is crazy. You follow Gretchen. She nervously runs ahead of you the whole time, constantly looking back to make sure you're still there as she leads you into the dark woods. I know Gretchen. She's so cute. Before long, the trees thin and you find yourself on a steep hill by a 2-lane road, lined on one side by sheer rock. In there, sitting on a log, staring mournfully out at the asphalt, is Stella. You can see from my other stream. Gretchen runs up to her and sits in Stella's lap. Gretchen, you're back. Don't scare me like that again. You sit on the log beside her. Where have you been? Jasmine, how did you... Wait, did Gretchen come get you? Wow, she must think I'm dying or something. We've been trying to get a hold of you all day. Why haven't you been answering? Have you been trying to call me? There must be no reception out here. You get pretty bad coverage as soon as you leave town limits. Talk to me, I'm begging you. Stella faces you for a moment, desperate eyes trying to force out words a part of her thought she would never have to say out loud. And then she turns back to the road. This is where the accident happened. My parents died on the bend in the road. They were taking me to college. I was lying in the back seat. It had just rained and the sun was finally coming out. Get a little cinematic. That is a crazy sight to have to see. Sorry, I know that's probably a bummer to talk about. It was awful. Really messed me up for a while. Yeah. I think I'm still messed up. There's whole years of my life after the accident that feel like they just never happened. Like every time I try and remember them, it's blank. I have all these videos sitting on my channel that I don't even remember filming. It's scary. At least it hasn't been like that for a while. I've never talked about this stuff before with anyone. Sorry, I didn't know. You have nothing to be sorry about. I should have talked to someone. I shouldn't have just run off. You've tried to be there for me the entire time I've known you. I should have just let you in. But if it's not too late, I want to let you in now. The two of you stare out at the road. I think the accident is probably why I got into ghost hunting. I think I just wanted to see them again. I wanted to know whether I even could. I never found anything, so I eventually gave up. Did I turn my heater on? Yeah. Then last night happened, and I ran out here to see if maybe it would happen with him too. Even if it meant seeing the crash again, or seeing them all messed up and dead. I just wanted to see them. Yeah, that is traumatizing for life. Yeah. Like, that is a wild sight to see. Like, it's already bad enough that her parents died, but she witnessed their deceased bodies and in such a terrible state. Like, that's crazy. It's been a whole day. I don't think they're coming. Just because they weren't there doesn't mean they don't love you wherever they are. That's a nice thought. I've thought a lot about what might come after, whether they're somewhere else or if they just stopped existing. I guess we've seen at least some evidence of the afterlife. I hope that means that there's a good version too, where they're still on that long car ride, listening to Dad's tapes with a place in the back seat for me when I eventually catch up to them. And then it won't matter that I never got to say goodbye. They died with your future on their minds. It's time for you to start living it. You and Stella sit in thoughtful silence for a long moment, as if both of you still expect something to happen. You're right. There's a new conviction in her voice. What the hell am I doing? Sitting out here waiting to see some awful memory of them? They wouldn't want me to do that. Hi, Chopper. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I don't think I realized how much I let this weigh me down. They were excited to bring me someplace new, but I spent the last however many years just standing in place like I was waiting for them to come back home. They would be crushed if they knew that's how I was going to spend the rest of my life, so I'm not going to let that happen. We both stare out at the quiet mountain road. Thank you, Jasmine. I feel lighter. You're welcome. She straightens up, stretching her neck. Gretchen hops down from her lap, tags jingling in the quiet night air. We should probably head back, right? I haven't slept in a day. I feel like I should tell her what happened. Wait, before we go, I should tell you about what happened today. Oh? You relay the events of the evening as best you can. Saying it out loud somehow makes it feel less real, like you're sharing the plot of a horror movie, not something that actually happened to you. Oh my gosh. That poor guy, and poor Dr. Kelly. This just sucks for everyone. Hopefully he and his mom can work things out. We should try and visit him tomorrow. Oh no. Oh no. You know, I think processing just the one traumatic event is enough for the day. This new one's going right into the void. At least until we get to the end of the week. Let's get out of here. I don't suppose I could ask you to walk me home. Of course, lead the way. She smiles. She scoops Gretchen up under her arm, and the three of you make your way back down the mountainside, returning to the sleeping holler below. What game is that? This is called Scarlet Hollow. It is a decision-based game. It's only 4 episodes out though, but it's about you going back to like your family's town after your aunt passed away and like the weird happenings going around. Wonder why you chose to tell her instead of holding it off for the next day. I felt like I needed to tell someone because I feel like if I go ahead and tell her now, I feel like there's a chance that we wouldn't get a chance to tell her. Like I wouldn't get the option to tell her tomorrow. I don't know. So I'm like, maybe I should jump on the decisions early. And this is me. Do you want to come in? Dialogue option. There's romance in this game? No. I should really head back to the estate. Tabitha's probably worried. I mean, she's not for real worried, but she's kind of worried. Stella's expression sinks a little, though she tries to hide it. It's an RPG narrative visual novel. There you go. There it is. It does have RPG elements because, yeah, you do have to choose, like, your two traits, I guess, like mine are mystical and street smart. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, she probably is. I shouldn't have kept you out so late. I'm sorry. Gretchen is so baby. Gretchen is cute. And they say she's geriatric. That is so funny. Hopefully she doesn't give you an earful because of me. She will, don't worry. I better get to bed. See you tomorrow. Thanks again for coming out there to find me. I didn't realize how much I needed to just talk to somebody. See you tomorrow. She gives you a tired wave before retreating into the house. It's Wayne. Time for you to get home, too. Okay. He appears as if out of nowhere, clothes streaked with what at first looks like blood and gore, but you quickly realize is paint, evidence of his altercation with Reese. I'll walk you. Okay, I'll let him, this time. Shall we? He hasn't tried to kill me yet. Wayne walks just ahead of you, in near complete silence. Did you know Reese was like that? I knew he was different. How exactly, I wasn't sure, but now I know. I thought you wanted me to stay at the estate. Aren't you going to lecture me? Used tissue Pookie? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, why are you following me around? Why not Stella or Kanika or Sybil or Tabitha? Because you're special. But why? Why am I so special? You simply are. Do you not feel the ties that bind us? They are unbreakable. Well, thank you for looking out for me tonight. Anytime you find yourself in danger, I'll be there for you. I will always be there for you. Flirt with Wayne? Are you crazy? I mean, I know somebody picked it. I found my family's death records today. Things aren't adding up. Good. You're starting to see the holes then. What does he look like under there? Look for more. You don't need to keep coming up with new topics of conversation to fill the silence. You're tired. It's been a long night. You should rest. You're right. Wayne remained silent for the rest of the journey back to the estate. I'm sure we'll see each other tomorrow. Somebody being people like you. You're like romance. Click. You should try to spend some time in that old building before you head to town. Tabitha won't be around, too busy at the mines. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her there to stop you, and you might be surprised at what you find. Till then, sleep well. He disappears into the underbrush. Go home. The estate feels empty, wind howling through its abandoned halls, the very foundations creaking beneath you. Your cousin must have already gone to bed. She didn't care. She didn't care about me. Exhausted beyond belief, you stumble into your room and collapse on the bed. Why is the door open? The damp smell of the mattress is starting to become almost welcoming, a sign that the now daily horrors of Scarlet Hollow are finally behind you, at least until the sun inevitably rises once again. Who's your type? Hence why you didn't romance Stella. I rarely romance anyone in a game. Well, if I do, I don't even have a type. It's just who makes me laugh. Like, but though I like the game, there isn't anyone that I'm just like connected to, and so I just don't feel the need to, or the pull to romance anyone. You close your eyes, your exhausted body succumbing to the sleep almost immediately. As you drift off, you think of Reese trapped in that tiny windowless room, All his greatest fears realized, his body no longer his own. But he stopped him from killing Dr. Kelly. The world, at least for now, is protected from him. If I were to pick in this game, if I were to pick maybe Stella. Yeah. I'd say so. She's like the chillest one, and she's like the first one I met since like I got here to this town. Okay. And then you think of nothing. This is the end of episode 4. Episode 5 will release later this year. When did this come out? Haven't decided yet. What did it say? Hardcore mode? What's hardcore mode? So, oh, it's like 3 traits after character creation, but you'll no longer be able to use your traits to avoid the consequences of major decisions. Interesting. I'll save it again. Cool. Oh yeah, it is only like a few people. Oh, it came out in 2022. It's doomed. No, I'm kidding. They might come back to it. They might come back. Oh, those are all the alpha testers. That's cool. I like Kanika, Wayne, and a bit Oscar. Can you romance Oscar? Can you? Even though he's older. That's it. Even though he's older. I'm gonna take my earbuds out. Ooh, my ears feel so relieved. That's crazy. Well, that was episode 4. The final episode that we have got so far. Dang. You can romance a lot of the characters. Wow. Predictions for episode 5. What do you think the next trait will be? Okay, so my predictions. So we're gonna have to... Oscar's 31. Oh, really? That's it? Oh, why was I thinking he was older? So we're definitely gonna have to delve more into the family. I predict, of course, like we're gonna be exploring the mansion a little bit more, probably finding maybe some more records of some kind. My theory is that, so like the doctor said, she just woke up. Well, yeah, basically she woke up, she was pregnant, well, after 9 months and blah blah blah, and she had the baby. So they said the family, the Scarlet family, barely has any male figures. I think it's like a line of people. So what's her name? Like Edwardine, and then Vivian, the mom, the main character's mom, and Pearl Ann, the aunt, are the 2 living daughters. I feel it sounds like everyone else, all the other siblings died or something. Wait, the only one, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's just a long line of just women. We'd have got to find out more about Kanika's mom. Yes, Sybil, like, cause she knows some stuff, and she's like, I don't. Yes, you do. You know more. Tell me more. Everything you know, just tell me. Don't tell me there are secrets. What are the secrets? But yeah, she knows a lot more than she's letting on. But we're gonna have to find more about her. It's funny how when you ask the doctor who was a woman that she spoke to when she was pregnant, and the lights flickered or something like that, and we're like, we know it's Sybil. She probably spoke to her and then got, I don't know. Sybil has a lot more to do with this than she's letting on. She thinks she's just giving info. No, she is involved. So we'll probably learn more about her. We'll learn more about the family. More secrets. We'll unearth everything. Since this was 4 episodes, I don't know. I was calling it like a season, but I don't know. When will I play? There isn't an episode 5. Not yet. It is not finished. It is still, I guess you could say, in production. It hasn't been completed. So we only have 4 episodes right now, unfortunately. That is where it has ended. And that was in 2022 that this episode 4 just came out. So who knows when episode 5 is going to be out. So that kind of sucks. But we'll keep the story in the back of our mind so that one day when episode 5 comes out, we can do that. We can... Oh, it's scheduled already. I thought it was just in like development hell-ish. It's coming February 13th. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play it. February. We'll do it. Yeah, I'll stream it, of course, because I want to know. I mean, I'm in the story now. Like, I'm hooked. I want to know the answers. I want to know what's going on. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out on it in February. That's good. I like the game though. I really do. I like the storytelling. The sound design is good. It really does give that feeling of something ominous is going on. The music is good. The characters seem to be well written. Overall, I love it. It's great. Have I played Slay the Princess? I have played a little bit, yes. That was the first game I played. And I played like an hour and a half. Yes, I played like an hour and a half. And I did like that one too. That game is intense. By that I mean like the fact there's so many different combinations of endings is so wild. And I've seen kind of like the map flowchart that someone had made. I think it was on Reddit or something, of all the different endings you can get depending on which decision you make first or second or third or whatever. And it's super intense. But I did play that and I did enjoy that one. That one was good. I've only found maybe 3 endings, I guess you can call them endings. They're more like you have to find the pieces of that being or whatever. But yes, that game is good too. I highly recommend that. And I recommend Scarlet Hollow, definitely, if you're into visual novels. I just now got into visual novels, and so I really enjoy them. I'm enjoying the ones I've played so far. Subscribe to their newsletters. Okay, I'll look into that. Black Tabby Games, yeah. So I know. So I won't miss it. I wonder, is there... No, you can't wishlist it because it's all one game, so I already got the game. But yeah. Alright guys, I do believe I'm gonna stop there. I think this is the longest I've ever streamed, if I'm being honest. I think almost 4 hours of non-stop reading too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I started late. Oh my goodness. But I am gonna go. I was feeling down earlier and the stream gave me someone to talk to and watch. Oh, Guillotina, I'm so glad that I could be that for you. Thank you. I hope things get better for you, whatever may be going on, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my cat's just slammed into the door. Oh my gosh. It's like they can read when I'm about to get off the computer. Glad I found you by accident. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you found me too. They pushed my door open. What the heck? I didn't have it closed. They just rammed their way in here. Good night, Rose Hibiscus. Thank you for stopping in too. I really appreciate it. I will see y'all. I hope to be live tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing yet. I think I want to play Where Winds Meet. Not sure, but yes. And I will, I will look into Five Guys to see where the closest one is so I can get on that, because I'm all about trying new places. I love to eat, if y'all can't tell. Okay. All right, guys. I will see y'all the next time I'm live. Fingers crossed tomorrow. I do usually post on some sort of social media when I'm going live, whether that be Threads, Instagram, or TikTok. I post on one of those usually. Y'all have a good night. All right. And I will see y'all the next time. Thank y'all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Y'all made my night.